All right, so welcome back to A Team, everyone. Um, I'm your host, the world's okayest DM, and so last time, so we set the thing. So you guys are in. So you guys are going into round 14 of a battle, which between us will probably go a little further. And here's why: there's a lot of things going on. We need to sort of keep the time scheduled, he said innocently. Because things are happening in certain cadences, bad things are happening to you at certain time frames. So we're going to keep in the round right now. What you've had is a couple of things, right? So last time, there were some really big doings, right? So you guys killed, um, Tarendalev, and managed to bring down the remnants of the silver dragon that had been killed and reanimated by Korramzedah, the hated Balor Lord, who lives in the tower in this city, about 3/4 of a mile away from where you guys are standing right now. Upon Tarendalev's death, he said, "Korramzedah, avenge me." And it was like a pressure wave went out across the entire city. At which point, off in the distance, an enormous black cloud rose up out of Karamzada's tower and began moving at 80 miles an hour towards you guys. I mean, really fast towards you guys. It has just recently arrived over the top of you, this huge cloud, which has begun to start pouring acidic rain down onto the entire area. There is lightning, there is thunder. It is incredibly loud, and even the griffins. I think griffins. Yeah, they're griffins, not chimeras. Chimeras, but even Ferrado's griffins came inside the forge to try and get out of the weather that was dumping a black acidic rain down on this whole plaza. Now you guys are inside, but the walls are shaking. Everything's crashing down. The weather outside is very disturbing. Um, that said, the last time you guys came back in here chasing down the deformed little dude that Gatto and Bardos confronted, trying to capture him before he had escaped. We weren't able to capture him before he slunk off to some bolt hole. But you could tell. I mean, Bardos could tell very easily that Gatto had injured this creature very grievously. Not sure where he went, but when you entered this area here in which you're in right now, we found a bunch of psychopomps that had been captured and stored in swinging metal cages that begged for release. Apparently, they had been captured and were being tortured and menaced by the filleted man and by his servant, which you can only assume is that mutant guy that you guys saw. You guys released them all, and they immediately popped back to the netherworlds to get returned to their jobs with some profuse thank yous to you guys. In the meantime, Flashheart sort of moved through the thing, found a weird laboratory, and spied through the doorway an enormous greenish slime creature right here that seemed to be wandering about trying to potentially find you guys. Now, to that end, Ilindar had spotted that these doors here were open, and that that slime creature, could likely just roll right out and come around from behind everybody. And so, tactically speaking, he threw a wall of stone in front of those doorways to ensure that whatever happened, that creature wouldn't get out. What you don't know is what that creature is doing. It seemed to be looking around. It was extending pseudopods, potentially testing, using tremor sense, that kind of thing. In the meantime, other than the incredibly vicious storm that's going on overhead, things have largely quieted down. You do have this creature, but you also have some doors up here that you haven't opened. But what you haven't found is, where did that little mutant dude with the wand of enervation get off to? And that's a dangerous thing. You're not sure. Injured mutant demons with wands of enervation wandering around in a place where you don't know where they are. That's not great.
Well, that guy's been disarmed, right?
Yeah, we took the wand.
We have the wand of enervation.
Okay.
I can only see what's on your
And
screen, Wes. I'm
I'm
looking at my
pretty
screen
sure
too.
someone else had it, but by now I'm pretty sure Gatto's got it.
All right.
Is there some reason I'm up there away from the party? I don't recall why I was up there.
You investigated ahead to through this hallway here, which is kind of
investigating ahead.
Yeah, you investigated ahead with radiance
not taking it for
radiance at the
rear.
ready.
Okay, radiance and ready. Okay, that sounds like I love that story. I'm gonna go with it.
Okay. But yeah, so I mean, so Flashheart, you've got eyes on this big ooze, if that is indeed what it is. It doesn't seem to have detected you yet. It's sort of piddle popping around in that room there.
This one I can see a
sort of
little sliver of right here, right?
Yeah. You're sort of peeking through this doorway here, and then this door is open as well, and so you're sort of peeking through like two doorways into that anteroom there.
What you got here is your basic ooze.
By the way, the cliff side has now collapsed to the point of the green line.
Oh,
that is the edge of the cliff right now. So as we sort of start out, Bardos, you are the first person up. You have released all the things. Flashheart, you guys have telepathic bond going on. So Flashheart, I'm sure, has informed you guys about the presence of the ooze, but you haven't found you haven't found the mutant guy, and there's a couple of but there's also a couple of closed doors. There's one in this hallway that you listened to last time but did not hear anything inside, and then there's also this doorway, this double door, which Storm is sort of standing beside, which has not been opened yet either. So what do you guys do? Bardos, you're up first. You can drive the party forward.
Well, I was kind of watching Gatto check for traps and open doors and that kind of stuff, but he's not here, so
well, he's
gonna Gatto.
Yeah, he's kind of continuing to do that. You guys will be releasing I'm assuming that between Gatto has pretty solid things, so he's going to be releasing the psychopomps periodically, which is sort of what he's doing right now.
Oh, that's right. That was taking time to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay here and let the warriors do the searching, because I mean that's not really something that Bardos would do.
Excellent point. So you're just gonna do you want to go on delay and come back in the
Sure.
in the initiative, or do you want to maintain your initiative, your high initiative?
No, we can. I'll delay. Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
delay. Probably won't do anything, but yep.
Okay. All right. Lothar then is next. Lothar, you are in the room with the psychopomp, so you see Gatto sort of opening these highly energized magical things. You still have, I believe, the angelic aspect going, which goes for minutes, not rounds, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you still have all those powers associated with you.
So I'm gonna move into here.
Okay.
And what do I see? Because right now I see nothing.
See nothing?
Yeah, nothing's changed. When I moved into this room, nothing changed as far as visually.
Okay. Take one more step to the right. I promise not to do anything bad to you. All right. Does that change your visual acuity?
Well, I have down the hallway.
Okay.
So this black space, this space from this doorway, this is a hallway that leads to another hallway. So this is empty space.
Yeah, it's empty. I mean, you can see sort of to the south that basically this hallway turns south. You can see there's a couple open doors, one here on the left-hand side as you look, right-hand side from the map, and then straight forward. And you can see this creature here sort of clogging up the doorway. Now it's a big ooze of some kind, and it's extruding these sort of like little modest pseudopods. It's almost like it's sniffing the ground, sniffing the air. You also see that it has multiple pseudopods that are touching various places on the ground. Your guess is that it has some sort of sensory apparatus inside there, tremor sense at the very least, that it's trying to determine where people are. But it's also not moving towards you. It's just standing there, rolling there.
You said that's a doorway. There's no door there.
There's a door, but it's open. Right here, you mean?
Yeah.
There's a door there, but it's open.
Okay. And there's a door behind me.
Yes, that door is closed and has not been opened yet. You're talking
So-
about this door right here.
Yeah, so then basically we need Gato to check and open that door. But I'll hover here and keep an eye on this ooze looking thing.
Give me a quick perception check. 33. Okay, yeah. So you see, so the first thing you notice about the ooze thing is that it's got these little, and they're sort of short, stubby pseudopods that sort of emerge and then come back. At various times, it has multiple of these kind of looking. It kind of looks like a naval mine from the like World War II, in that it's like a circular kind of general thing, but it has these like little spikes that come out of it every once in a while. As you're standing there watching, you can see that some of those spikes kind of come to you, and there's a little bit of activity. And you get the impression that it might have sensed you in some way, but it doesn't move. It stays in that doorway.
All right, and I'm in the air, by the way.
Yep, you're flying up above.
Right,
So
right.
the ceilings are about 9 feet in this area.
Okay.
So you're probably just about 2 or 3 feet off the ground, maybe.
Yeah.
You're 6 feet tall.
Right.
You can also easily see. You can also easily tell that Flash Art is in the other room,
Right.
the left, because the glow from radiance permeates the entire region. You can see it's lighting up the entire area.
Right. So, do I have any idea what type of creature this is? Is that knowledge planes or?
Probably be knowledge planes. Yeah, you want to take a shot at it?
Yeah,
Okay.
try to get some more information. Sorry, I don't have this one set up, so.
Didn't we do that last time? I thought we figured out what it was.
It wasn't in the video that I saw.
No.
So a 21, it's definitely some sort of abyssal creature.
Right.
Now the problem is that there are a variety of abyssal slimes. All of them are terrible. All of them are not something you want to mess with. This one reeks of corruption, like infection, that kind of thing. Like the smell. Hey, Bardos got an arcane natural 20. So in conversation with Lothar, Lothar describes it and is like, I don't know what the hell it is, but you recognize it from some of the grimoires that you have studied over the course of the years, that this is something that's referred to as a hungry flesh. It is big, regenerates, and is filled with disease. Any touching of it could infect you with a variety. And your recollection is that the disease usually manifests itself in terms of tumorous growths that emerge from the victim's skin.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a job for a paladin.
Well, who's immune to disease potentially, right?
Yes. Well, with the message or the being able to speak, I'm going to relay that to the paladin
Okay.
and say this thing is right outside the door to the room you're in. When
Okay.
you come out, it's going to be just to your left.
So I can have like preternatural reflexes because I'll know exactly where it is when I strike at it, right?
Right.
Right, Les?
Right. Yes. Preternatural. All right. So is that it for you, Lothar?
Yeah, and you're immune to disease, so get in there, big boy.
All right, Flash Art. Speaking of, so your party is sending you to fight the disease-ridden abyssal ooze. This sounds like a job that's just right up your alley, at least according to them.
It's still the second worst job. The first worst job is when Gato swam headfirst down the poop chute of that evil turtle house. Remember?
Oh, Bardos was with him, I think, on
Oh,
that
gross.
operation.
I still have nightmares.
Well, I mean, so Gato did that. There was another time where Gato gave up his leg to the insect guy.
That was just comedy.
To eat. I mean, he's sacrificed a great deal, not only of dignity, but of other stuff as well, on behalf of this party.
I think I could take the ooze on behalf of the party here.
Let's be fair. He never had any dignity.
Did you hear from him, by the way, or is he gone?
I haven't heard a peep, so I don't know where he is.
We'll just assume he went invisible, right, Gato?
Yeah, let me check emails real quick. Yeah, nothing. Anybody want to take bets? I'm guessing nap.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he told you at Gen Con he wouldn't be here today. And
Probably, and I was,
forgot.
I probably was like 17 beers in. So
Okay. All right. So my turn, right?
Yep.
I kick in the door and I slice to the right with
To the left.
radius without even looking, because that's how preternaturally I'm prepared for this attack.
well, the doors are open. I mean, you could see
Okay.
this thing. So, well, you can't just go through
okay.
walls though. So
Said-
you would
said
have
this-
to
said the
go
door
to
was
here.
open. Okay.
That's the door I'm talking about right there.
Oh, okay. Well,
There you go.
it looks the same door
I
wall.
know. It's physics.
I
It's tough
come in
for
like
everybody.
Kool-Aid. Oh yeah.
All right, so you're gonna attack.
I'm going to attack.
Excellent.
Okay. First, oh crap. Now I gotta go with my attack actions. Please hold. Please hold while Radiance's macro is prepared.
This is going to take forever.
God, go already. I'm having little resources, and apparently this macro is not helping.
Can you guys see that health bar on
Yep.
the ooze? Okay.
Ah!
Hold on a second. Hold on, I didn't see it. What did you roll?
32.
All right, so 32 to hit. That will hit, causing 17 fizz and 26 holy.
Isn't
Was
18
not
a crit these days?
for Radiance it might
Radiance,
be.
yeah.
Is Radiance
Yeah.
keen? I
Yes.
believe it is. So that would be a 7. So keen doubles the crit rating on a long sword.
So it's 17 to 20.
17
Yeah.
to 20. Yep. So that is, and a 32. So that is a crit.
Chart.
You gotta go to the chart? Are we go to the chart?
I want to see what slime things will be.
All right. So second swing 21 is a miss. And third swing 22 is a miss. You are not hasted. So you got one hit, but it is a crit. And you want to go with the chart?
Wait.
Right.
Just to confirm, I show that we are hasted.
Yes,
I
we
do
are hasted.
not have that.
Who would have hasted us? It would have been you,
Illendar.
right, Chuck? Oh,
No,
Illendar.
it'd have been Illendar.
It would have been
I'm
Illendar, but
showing
Illendar was
haste.
outside.
Blessing of fervor too. I'm showing.
Yeah, Blessing of Fervor gives you the option to choose haste, but I show that we were hasted. The only thing I don't
Yeah.
remember is if you weren't in that haste when it was cast.
I honestly don't recall.
Is everyone else showing hasted condition besides Flashheart?
I am. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if memory serves, it's been a couple months. I think most people, something tells
Over.
me Gatto didn't get it because
Yeah,
he was off
see-
poking around, but I think
Yeah.
everyone else got it.
I'm always in for the group hug, the haste hug.
Yeah, and that would
Come
have
on,
been
guys,
in
huddle
combat.
up. It's time for haste
And
and
yeah,
blessing
that's
of
when
fervor.
we were getting the smite evil to go after Tyrindolov. So yeah, he would have been there with the rest of us.
All right, give me a roll d6 to determine how many rounds of haste still exist.
Or
Illendar.
Illendar, okay.
Because I have no idea when you cast it.
Roll a D100.
It would have been
Just-
probably
just
second
the
round
Just
of
the-
combat.
So how many rounds? What's your level? Is it 17?
Let's go with that.
All right, so we are in round 14. So that means there are. Wait. We can't just go with. We need to know your actual caster
We're
level.
actually
That almost
16.
slipped by me. Okay,
16.
16.
Almost worked.
And Blessing of Fervor, is that a similar
Yeah, 1
round?
round per level.
Yeah, let me look the spell up real quick.
Okay. Just to make sure, I'll put it under you. And you're 16th as well?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all the same.
Figure out how to put a little H on our guys when they're hasted.
Have we not played this since April?
July, we did plays, but before that, it was April before that. So we played in April, then we played in last month, and now we're playing in this month.
Yes, Blessing of Fervor is 1 round per level.
All right, I'm going to say that is 4 left as well.
So 4 rounds on both.
That's what I have
Okay.
on the chart. All right, so Flash Art, Blessing of Fervor would be on you, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So, Do you want the chart?
Yes, please.
All right, melee weapon, severe crit. Okay, that can't happen.
That's why I figured you're gonna have to go through a whole bunch of things that.
Oh,
you
but
can't
with
have.
radiance, it did.
Gouge out his eyes. He has no eyes. Take off 2 limbs. No limbs.
Well, that's like there's teeth. That won't work. None of these work.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. All right, roundhouse. Max plus bonus, and you gain a free attack against all adjacent threatened foes at your highest attack bonus. There are no adjacent foes. So max plus bonus damn. So the bonus damage we already have. It's immune to bleed as an ooze, so that's not a thing. So the bonus damage is going to be 23. What is the max damage? Would be 22 plus 7. 22 plus 7 is 29. Plus 23 is 22 plus 20. 29 plus 23 is 52. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Sounds it.
Round it up to 60 less.
Nope, hold on. Just round up to 60, sure. Solid hit. Radiance
nice.
does not like the touch of this creature as this greenish pustulant slime falls away from the from Radiance. As you pull the back, it has this greenish shit on it, and the green stuff, Radiance is, you could feel it. Radiance is ejecting it off the blade straight up, and it just goes into the ceiling where it sticks. Because Radiance cannot abide this.
All right.
So does he get his hasted swing?
If he is okay, if he is hasted, 26 is a hit. So that does 18 plus 7. So that's another 25. All right, chopping your way through a tumescent ooze. It is like making sort of Jello-like sounds of pain as it goes through. All right, that is it for Flash. Illendar, what do you do?
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to know what sound Jello makes when it's in pain.
Well, have you ever had it with
you make? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Have you imagine back in the 70s when your mom was putting fruit cocktail in the Jello?
Yeah, fruit
Like
Jello
that.
salad. That
Yeah.
it was in pain just from being an abomination.
Yeah, it deserved it. I thought it was like the pain of the sound you made when you suck it through your teeth.
Okay. All right. Grievously injured. Radiance has cut a huge swath in it, almost bisecting it, but Radiance is rejecting the blood of this thing. It does not like it at all. Illendar, you are in another room and somehow have become surrounded by griffins.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
or as we call it, Tuesday.
Yeah, this is normal Tuesday for me.
50 Griffins at night at Chili's.
19 beers and 14 beers at Chili's.
So I'm kind of covering the retreat, and by I mean Storm is.
Okay.
It's not covering anything. So hate to go on delay towards the end of the round, but I think I'm going to do that. That way I can jump in at any moment when.
Do you want to split you and Storm out, or
no? That makes it too difficult for you.
all right?
No,
I can handle it.
We'll both just kind of, like I said, we're kind of covering the outs. You know, if anything comes from the outside.
Gotcha. Okay.
Until something changes, or if someone yells, "Hey, we need help up front," then things will change. But
gotcha. Okay.
We're going to kind of, as people start going in, we're going to kind of, bring up the rear.
Got it. Okay. So give me a quick perception check, by the way, if you're watching outside.
Well, I didn't say I was watching. I was just kidding.
He's picking his fingernails.
I'm doing my taxes.
Checking his pack. Do we have any more of those iron rations that were really good? Those were great.
Does anybody have any jerky left?
Yeah. Well, some of that rindy cheese, that was fantastic. 40. That's pretty good. All right. So your guess as you look outside, the reality is it is absolutely a torrential downpour of acid outside. Literally this black rain, and you could see it because the you're looking through the forge area. you know, into sort of like out into here and that kind of stuff. And you can see that not only is the pavement smoking from the acid hitting it, you can see the stone is being scored. It's actually in some of the areas that are sort of the roof is kind of debilitated, and some of that black water is dripping down into the thing, and you can see it landing on these little stone pieces around the forge and stuff like that. And it's scoring the stone. It's really sort of doing some damage. Your guess is that it's very unlikely that any normal creature would be able to come in from outside. Even if they could, I mean, you can't see 5 feet past the doorways because this acidic rain is coming down so hard. I mean, it's a deluge. It's like a wall of water that's just pouring down. The thunder and lightning is sort of illuminating it, and the wind is sort of blowing it around. But it's the weather outside is terrible.
It's a hurricane.
Yeah, a nasty one.
An acid hurricane.
Okay.
All right,
I'll let those close to me know that it's pretty bad out there. Let's keep moving inside. And
so I just got an email or a text from Don that says, "Aren't you doing B team?" So hold on.
he missed the reschedule.
Missed the
Way to
memo.
read your emails, dude.
Reschedule due to Gen Con. It's A team tonight! !
Dill hole.
Take a picture of us on the screen here.
You got to put that in there.
Dill hole.
Hole.
Okay, hold
How
on.
does that even mean, dill hole?
I don't know. I just mixed two
Sounds funny.
playful offenses together, and that's kind of what I came up with.
It does sound offensive.
Yes.
See? So it still works, but
That's okay, man. I've personally become attached to calling people asshat, and I have no idea what that means.
I personally like Goomba.
Goomba? I
Yeah.
like it. All right. So, so Flashheart, you have slashed through this thing, and it's sort of like kind of like kneads itself back together in a corpulent sort of, and the smell of like infection and pus kind of just smacks you in the face. It's horrible. And this thing, two gooey putrescent arms kind of reach out and try and grab you. So this probably not going to be, it's probably not going to work as well as I'd hope, but we'll see. You never know. I don't know what your AC is, but here's the first pseudopod, 29, and the second one, 31. Either of those hit you? I'm guessing no.
No.
Okay, so two pseudopods just try and get at you as it's trying to make its way into try and get it. It does seem to be sort of moving. It does sort of smell like a door. It does seem to be sort of crowding the doorway. Give me Flashheart. Give me a sense motive check. Lothar too.
Oh, where would I find that?
Amongst your skills. Hey, it's Don. Welcome back.
It's done.
Oh,
Nice of you to join us.
Well, with all this crap, I was over in Abomination Vault.
Oh, you didn't cancel your game, did you?
We weren't getting much done because of such few players.
Oh,
So,
really? Okay.
Are you guys are doing B team next week?
B team next week, right? We just
Okay.
time shifted, like the multiple emails and the schedule on the website mentioned. We've basically time shifted everything 1 week. Yeah, yes, exactly 1 week.
1 week off. Okay.
So we just moved everything forward in time because September has a fifth Sunday.
Fifth Sunday and everything. Okay.
So we're shifting. We'll be back on track in October.
Okay.
This looks like I rolled a 34 with my sense motive check.
34 with a sense motive.
I've ever rolled that. I'm fairly confident.
And a natural 20. I am. I got to be honest with you. I mean, this may be part of your new herald duties is to sense motive on people and that kind of stuff.
Like
And
I did like the whole a Spock on the Horta. I just was able to understand it. Oh, the pain the Horta's in. That's how I'm right now.
there you go. Well, you basically with a natural 20, you basically are figuring out that this creature is blocking this doorway on purpose, like it was given instructions to do so. Now you're not sure how much intelligence these creatures have, but this may, to your eyes, this is why it hasn't moved out of this room is because it was told to stay here and
It's got
block. You get
blocker
the impression that
duty.
it's trying to keep you from moving into the room.
Okay, got it. Well, I'm diametrically opposed to his motives, so we're gonna have a problem.
Okay, Ferrado, you're up. Gatto, your turn for this round has been taken up by releasing another psychopomp.
Yep.
But you'll be able to do your turn. So I'm going to go ahead and remove a psychopomp, and your turn will go. I think did we remove all of them already? I removed all of them already. So that can't be right.
Well, I'll release another one.
All right, cool. So keep releasing, and we'll get to you in a minute. Ferrado, you're up.
I'll move into the room.
Okay.
And then I don't know how long the Griffins have left. I didn't mark that off, so I bet you don't know either. I feel like they were around for a couple of rounds.
They were around. They were in the Terendelev fight, which was about 10 rounds long. So you may just want to dismiss them at this point. They're largely baggage. They've already been injured too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let them go.
All right, so you're gonna send them away?
Mm-hmm.
Away with you, Griffins!
And then I mean, there's really not much room to maneuver.
It's a bit tight quarters, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't really have any tricks, so I'm not sure. I guess I'm just gonna hang out.
Well, there's a couple of unchecked doors. I mean, so Lothar is standing. Actually, Lothar, you moved back, didn't you?
No, I
you're
moved one
staying
to
in the
the
corner?
right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next to Lothar is a door that's been still closed, and then outside in the forge area, there's a set of double doors that nobody has opened, and so it's
busy.
just sort of sitting there.
That is not a
busy.
Ferrado move to go opening doors and starting another. That's a Gatto move.
We really need multiple fronts.
Yeah, I'll just stay frosty.
All right.
I'm
Do you
not
want
gonna
to?
do anything.
Well, you're the bottom of the order. So, is there anything you want to do? You're just gonna move in and hang back.
I missed some. My dad called from Chicago. I'm sorry I stepped away, so I'm not really sure what's going on or what's where. So I'll just pass on this one and kind of get caught up on the next round.
Fletcher will save. Now you find yourself in the what did they call it? Hold on a second. I'll have it here in moments. You find yourself in the oasis of respite at the end of the thing. A beautiful a large castle with white marble floors that seems to be completely empty that you find yourself in. In this case, you need to make an intelligence check to try and find your way back to your friends.
And that's what the will save is?
It's a DC, it's an intelligence check. So it's with your intelligence bonus. And the DC is 22.
That's why I keep missing
That's
this
why you
one.
keep missing it. Yeah. So what's your intelligence bone?
Intelligence bonus.
Yeah, don't say that.
Your intel bone. What is your?
But I have an extra +2 right now, so
More than that.
But that's what I'm including, right?
It wasn't +2.
Oh, what was it?
Well, now I got to go back, but I think I sent you a secret message.
You did just go back for it too.
Oh, it's yep, here you go. So I'm going to send you a secret message again.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Sorry.
A crummy commercial? This is bullshit.
All right. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Did everybody? Hopefully everybody didn't get that.
Oh, I got it.
And I'm assuming that you did as commanded or as requested?
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice. All right, here you go. Yeah, too bad I roll for suck.
All right, so that's a 9. So you remain in the maze. Hold on a second. I gotta check something here. How long does it last?
You
So do I just stay here now for a turn?
I think it was 10 minutes last, if I remember right.
I think it is 10 minutes. I think it's which is crazy long. All right, so I need you to roll percentile dice, a D100, please.
Dear.
96. You
Uh-oh.
find yourself in a strange city. You exit the palace and you find yourself through a city of cyclopean architecture under a sky of indescribable color and stars like you've never seen before. Now I need a will save.
So many saves.
I got a good feeling about this will save.
Can't get any worse.
Oh, no, don't say that.
It could, yeah.
34? You got a 34?
Yes.
So that, yeah, you made that will save. So no problem there. It's which in continuing the tradition of not getting out of the maze, but making all the making sure to not suffer all the issues
So I'm going to
associated
do
with
some sightseeing while I'm here.
it in the Cyclopean city.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So still out and about.
Find the gift shop.
It's the only way to
There's always
exit,
a
right?
gift shop.
All right. Gatto, you're up. Before you do that, let me check something here.
What's the DC on the locks?
It's pretty tough, but you seem to not have too much problem with them. What'd you roll last time? A 70? All right, here we go. The locks. Hold on. I'm almost there. Hold on. So the DC on the locks is 40.
Okay.
So, all right, Gatto, are you opening up another one?
Do you start higher than that?
52. I don't think he does. Yes, he does. All right, so another one flies.
I have 44 in my ranks.
Jeez, okay. All right. So another psychopomp comes out, embraces you. So they're not very big. So psychopomps are only about 1.5 feet tall.
Right, right.
These little dudes. But they come out, they land on your shoulder, they embrace you, thanking you profusely, and then they pop back to wherever it is they come from. There are 2 left. But
Okay.
that takes the whole round.
But that's the round, yeah.
Yeah. Bardos.
I'm gonna hold again. There's plenty enough going on without introducing something else. I think we still are looking for that suture thing, right?
Well, right. You haven't found that.
We don't know
So-
what it is.
You're not. I mean, honestly, you're not even sure what it is.
No.
I'm looking for it in the gift shop.
There's only some crappy books and one of those big dishes of like colored stones that everybody loves.
And the t-shirt that says, I went to a cyclopean city and all I got was this t-shirt.
All right, so Bardos, I'm gonna put you nominally on Opfire in case something bad happens. You can jump in, okay?
Sure.
All right, he's gonna do what he's doing. I don't even know what that is, so we're not gonna do that. Lothar.
I'm gonna move 10 foot forward.
Okay.
So now this thing is entirely within the range of all the spells that are active right now.
Yes, correct.
Angelic aspect and protection from evil.
Mm-hmm.
So then Flashheart can do his thing and he gets additional protection.
Gotcha. Okay, so you're protecting him. You're protecting him with the blessings of the great old gods.
Right.
All right, cool. So he is protected.
Thank you, Lothar.
All right, Flashheart, you're up.
I try to spread this jelly around a little bit with my butter knife.
Okay. Radiance doesn't like this. 33 to hit is a hit. 30 to hit is a hit. 22 is a miss. 39 is a hit. That's an 8. No, that's a 15. It's a 15 on that roll. So 3 hits. So let me tally them up here. So we've got 17 and 8 is 25 plus another 28, which is 53, plus another 24, which is 77 points of damage. The creature, Radiance, who is now not singing but more screaming, slashes through this thing, and it just seems like it's almost as if the pieces of the creature from your repeated blows just kind of like tear themselves away from the blade of Radiance as she slices through the creature. It slices itself. You slice it into like 3 separate parts, which fall over onto the ground, and with a sickening plop as it begins to spread out over the course of the floor. Little pustules come to the surface as it does so, and burst with little noxious fumes and gases, and the entire area smells like a sick ward.
Yummy. I don't have any. I don't think I have any. Well, I guess I could burn it if I need to, but we'll see. If I assume we could walk through it without any problems, or is it going to be an issue?
Well, I don't know. How much do you like your boots?
I don't know. I think they're magic, so I think they'll be okay, right?
Sure, why not? All right. That was a full round attack. So you took the haste for the extra attack, I'm assuming?
Yes, sir.
All
Like
right.
I'm done. I will then just, I guess, observe through the doorway, see if there's anything behind said Jello loaf here that I.
Well,
need
you can look in that room, and you can see a couple of. One thing is the creature has sort of like spread out into almost like a really sort of funky smelling pool. I mean, the goo is still there, but whatever magic or whatever sort of thing that was holding it sort of contiguous together in sort of a ball is gone, and so it's now just a more of a big slime puddle. Occasionally you will still see these bubbles sort of come to the surface and burst with a real sort of gross sort of pussy smell to them. As you look into the rest of the room, you don't really see a ton of I mean, it's not super interesting. It's more of a workroom, or more than anything. There's you can see there's like some like tools scattered about. They look like blacksmith's tools. Some other piles of tools and cases of sort of like what look to be some knives or things like that, sort of scattered about. It's not there's a few crates and things like that, but nothing obvious. I mean, there's nothing like a chest full of gold and jewels pouring out onto the floor. It's mostly tools, large tools.
We got to figure out why he wanted to keep me out of his room. Is there something about those tools, or somebody else? Is there an exit out of here that I was trying to guard?
You can see. I mean, well, I guess you can't see it from where you are, so never mind. Can't see anything.
Okay.
Can I say anything?
Lothar, you got a can of gasoline here? We can pour it on the slime. Okay.
All right, Illendar, you're up.
Kind of same as before.
All right, so you're just gonna hang back. You don't think you want to open that door?
I will take a step, and yeah, we'll come a little closer inside, but
Trying to squeeze that room?
Yeah.
Give me a quick perception check for Storm.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss out there. I got a javelin of lightning if somebody wants to light it up.
not the best roll.
Nope, not. All right, is that it for you guys? And by you guys, I mean Illendar and Storm.
Yep.
All right. Ferrado mentions that she has a javelin of lightning, but it is her turn, so maybe she wants to throw it.
I was gonna say, whenever Gatto goes to call dibs, I like just put my finger out. No.
Gatto, can you even use a javelin of lightning?
Oh, he will try. He just wants it.
It looks like it has multiple attacks. Is that a possibility?
Are you sure you still have it, Jennifer? God, I might already have it, actually.
What, this?
Oh, you mean that?
Well, last I looked, I had it.
I did not take it.
It might be. It doesn't have multiple attacks, but you might have multiple javelins.
It just says javelin of lightning, and it's got plus 17 attack listed 3 times.
Maybe you have
Maybe-
3 javelins.
I can't imagine. Is that possible?
Well, you don't have
Yes.
to throw them. You can stab with a javelin.
But it does not
Piercing?
become a lightning bolt when you stab with it. Only when thrown.
Okay.
Because it's
Right.
saying two. It's just. I mean, the damage is really minimal on it too. 1d6 plus 7.
No, javelin of lightning turns into a 5d6 lightning bolt when you throw it.
See, that's what I thought. So maybe this is something different. This is just the information that I think Gordon loaded up on your weapons on the TOS for me. Because I certainly didn't load anything up on the weapons TOS, I guarantee you. But I'm more than willing to shove this pointy thing into the gelatinous globby thing and see what happens.
Okay. I mean, you certainly could. You'd have to get past some of the guys, but
I squeeze by. Can I
Okay.
squeeze
I'm,
right
I'm
here?
not blocking you.
Can I share a space with the big guy up here?
you cannot share space.
So I
Sorry.
have to either go like on top of it or throw from back
But
here.
they could automatically give way.
Yeah, but she can't stop on a space that you guys inhabit.
Right.
Well, then
She's right. So Jennifer's right. She'd have to go all the way into the room, basically on top of the creature.
You guys have to back up.
in the
You
puddle.
guys have to back up 5 feet so she can do that next time.
You could also
Well,
ask.
I'll just walk here and I'll say, "Hey, Lothar, you want this?" And I'll show him the javelin of lightning. 'Cause he's there already.
Aren't ooze immune to electricity? I don't think that's going to affect an ooze.
I thought that would be particularly good for ooze because it's like it's a
I think
liquid
fire
that
is-
conducts electricity.
Pretty sure fire is ooze things. I don't think that electricity is going to bother that thing.
Yeah, I can't remember. You might be right. Yep.
Okay, well then I do nothing. I'm done.
So they are not automatically immune to electricity. According to this, they are immune to poison, sleep, paralysis, polymorph, and stunning. Gaze effects, visual effects, illusions, and anything that relies on sight. Any mind affecting spell does not work on them. They do not eat. They eat and breathe, but do not sleep. They are also do not take damage from crits, sneak attacks, precision-based attacks.
No.
Okay, so yeah, electricity might work. However, so Ferrado, what you could do is ask Ilindar to remove the wall of stone from the doorway, and you could go in the other way, come around from the west.
That's a permanent spell. Now I've got the gloves. I could carve my way through it, but it would take a couple rounds.
Okay.
That's all fine. I'll just let the boys do what the boys are doing.
All right. Sounds good.
Chill.
I was going to say, if you wanted to get up there, you could duck and go under me.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good. I'm cool. It's chill.
Okay.
Go on. Carry on. Kill
All
it.
right.
Move
Fletcher.
on. Let's move on.
I need an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh, Fletcher.
This has now become the highlight of our game.
Oh, finally a good
21.
roll.
You missed it by 1.
No!
DC 22. Oh, that sucks. All right. So I need a D100.
Where is Fletcher's physical body, by the way?
It's with him.
In another plane.
Wearing a tie-dye t-shirt. Says I
So
made
you just straight
all
up
I got is this mouse
disappeared.
t-shirt.
I
Yeah.
didn't take it.
Check Gatto's pouch.
You take one potion and you're just labeled.
Are you reading it, Les?
Thank goodness they haven't
No,
found
hold
the
on.
others.
I'm doing something else here. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
I'll be with you momentarily.
Huh?
Okay. All right. 73. So that would be the Oasis of Respite. You're back in that white marble palace. I need a will save. What'd you get?
21.
21. That is enough. Oh wait, is that? Oh yeah, that is enough. You beat the will save, so you are not fascinated by this palace, but you are still trapped,
Still
trapped
stuck.
in these areas. All right.
Oh dear.
Round 16. Well, then I got to do a little housekeeping here. Gatto. Gatto.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
There you go.
Doing it.
Got it. All right. Another one leaves.
Hug.
Are you talking about our items?
Yeah, that too. Where the hell's my bow?
Where the
You- As long as I have locks in front of me, you guys are safe.
All right. Bardos doing anything?
Nope.
Okay. Lothar.
I'm gonna cast create water
Okay.
and dump it over where this thing is to try to wash some of that.
All right. How much water does it create at your level?
bunch?
I think that's a great idea. I
It's
was
like 2
curious
gallons
about
per
that.
level or something like that.
2 gallons per level, so
So it's 32 gallons of water?
32 gallons of pure water.
Pure water. All right. It comes down with a big sploosh.
Yeah.
And begins to sort of wash away. Now there's a fair amount of material there, but 32
Right.
gallons of water is a lot of water. So it does manage to push around a lot of the stuff out of the way. You suspect that it's probably safe to walk over. It seems to be diluted quite a bit.
10, 15,
Although you might slip and fall down
20,
now, though.
25, 30, plus haste. So I'm gonna fly in
Okay.
and take a survey of this room.
Okay. The room itself to your west is essentially what you've seen before. There's crates and stacks of what look to be tools sized for a large creature. So these are forged tools mostly. There are also some smaller boxes and areas that have smaller tools. Most of these are knives of some sort that are just sort of stacked around here. This looks like forged tools. This is where they kept the tools for the forge.
We still looking for a tool? Or do we already get
But
the tool from
The one thing that you see that is very interesting as you fly over to that southeastern corner, you can see hidden behind that wall is a staircase going downward.
Well,
I'm gonna go there.
I will mentally let everyone know that there is a staircase going down in this room.
Okay, I got one more lock.
All right, Lothar, anything else?
Now, at this point, what's the ceiling height in here?
It's a little higher. It's about 12 between 12 and 15 feet. Seems to be a little beat up though. You can see drops of that black water sort of managing to make its way through through cracks in the ceiling. They're easy to dodge. You don't it's pretty easy not to get any on you. And the ceiling is higher here, but it does seem damaged in some way.
Well, I'll go up a little higher since I have room now.
Okay.
And just wait for everyone to respond.
So assuming it's a 15-foot ceiling, how high off the ground do you want to be?
Well, 5, 6 feet.
Okay. I'm just going to put do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to put that next to you I best say put it over here where you can
As
see
I
it.
recall, we're all flying, right? Because we got that as a precaution for the collapsing cliff. Is that correct? Or no?
I don't know if all of you can fly. Some
cannot
of you
fly
were
unless somebody
flying
casts
earlier.
fly on me. Yes.
I can tell you that during the Terendelev attack, everybody but Bardos and Gatto were indeed flying. So I'm assuming that
Okay, so I must still fly.
yeah, so you can still fly. I don't know. Does fly lasts minutes, doesn't it?
Minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you could still fly. Now I'm assuming, Flash Art, that you are not flying because of the tight quarters. I assume that for everybody else as well.
But if I watch Lothar fly, and then I would fly in after over this slimy thing, and then
Sort of
drop-
launch over him.
yeah, you
Oh.
told me there's a staircase there, so that's where I'm going to place myself to him in a staircase.
All right. So how high would you be off the ground?
I don't like that you're asking this question, so I'm going to say 2 feet off the ground.
2 feet. All right, sir. Excellent. All right. So where are you moving to?
Okay. If
All
there's
right.
room to hover above these stairs, that's where I will hover. Just make sure there's nothing. There was nothing else that could sneak up on Lothar from behind me, right? When I cleared the room was clear.
There's nothing else in the room that you can see.
Are we still looking for a big a tool, or do we already have the tool we need? I thought that we
There's
got that
several
from-
tools in the party. I'll
No,
tell you
no.
that right now.
Party, weren't we looking for an awl
Looking
or
for the
something?
Suture.
Suture? Would it be amongst a bunch of giant tools?
Could
that
be
we
a
just-
tool, could be a person, we don't know.
All right, so somebody who can cast detect magic probably be useful in this room.
Well, I mean, you guys can detect magic. I mean, Lothar certainly can. I think you can too, can't you, Flashheart?
I do automatically
Mm-hmm.
without having.
Down this way. I think it's more important that I make sure nothing creeps up on Lothar from the bottom of the stairs, so I'll do that first.
So yeah, you look down those stairs and they just sort of go down into darkness. You don't see anything going on down there. There's nobody waiting at the bottom of the stairs as far as you can tell.
I'll just be on watch or whatever here.
All right,
They've
sounds
got a
good.
stealth check.
And yes, I can detect magic, but I have to cast a spell.
Got it. Okay. Ilindar, what about you? What are you doing?
You mentioned these
I'm
tools
doing
several
something
times, so I think it's
found
important
this
to check
time.
it out.
What
Oh, wait.
now?
What? I didn't hear what Matt said. I was gonna say I'm gonna do some found this time, but not really. I'm kind of just still doing the same thing.
Give me a quick perception check.
Apologies, Mike. I was just saying that that Les has mentioned these tools 3 times, so it might be important to at least check them out.
It's
Okay.
just all flavor text.
Sure. Like,
Okay.
how far are you hovering off the ground?
Dude, what are you doing?
Sorry. Storm got excited. She was gonna attack something.
I attacked the gazebo.
Storm attacks the darkness.
Gazebo.
She's
It's a
been
gazebo.
hanging,
They're just goats.
yeah. She's been hanging around Fletcher too long. She just gets antsy and just has to like shut my ear down then.
She's over in the corner shadow boxing.
Okay, she's
Okay.
pretty much outside. But
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look around too,
All right.
both outside and just look in the room.
You looking outside?
Yeah, both.
Well, you don't see anything outside. In fact, everything, I mean, it's still the
I see lots of
same
acid.
kind of, I mean, and the whole place now reeks of acid. The whole place is sort of like, got like a really stringent vinegary smell from this black acid that's pouring down. If anything, the weather outside has gotten worse. You can also, I'm going to send you a quick message.
That can be a long one. I don't care.
Nah, it's going to be a quick one.
Okay. You being the DM, I guess, you pretty much do what you want.
He's only gonna read the first part of it.
I'm gonna read the title. That's pretty much it.
You also see with your 39 as you look past Storm is sort of looking the other way and is not Helios, but if you look at the floor near those double doors leading from the forge into that room that you guys were too scared to open up, there does seem to be some sort of purple liquid coming out from under them.
Dang it.
Too scared or too smart? What did you say?
I'll
It's up
open
for
it in a
debate.
second.
I'll open it in a second. Yeah, too scared, too smart, I guess. Yeah, no, that
That's
would be it.
right.
All right. That it for Ilindar?
Ilandar's gonna let everybody know there's stuff coming out those doors, purple stuff.
I don't know which doors they are. I can't see from where
I'll
I'm.
say outside.
They're about here somewhere.
Yeah. This door between Storm and I still works, right? That was open and closed and
Yeah, it's a regular door.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, if you guys want to move forward, I'm gonna pull Storm in here and we're gonna close this door. But that's next round, so I'm letting that
All
run.
right. Cool. All right. Ferrado. Give me a quick perception check. Ooh, 42. All right. So you, as you peer past Ilindar and past Storm, once you get the message from Ilindar that there is a something purple, you can peer past it, and if you can, I mean, I think you can see it from where you are. That little drib of purple that seems to be kind of like sliding under the door, and you can see it's not flowing, it's moving.
Like like an ooze.
Kind of, yeah, a little.
Like an octopus.
Yes.
And I just sent you a message as well. But you can see when they mention it, you can see that purple stuff flowing out from under that door. There's not a lot of it pooled in the forge area yet. But there does seem to be more and more of it coming out.
Yeah, is this something that I might have knowledge of, like it's what it is through?
Well, you've seen floating purple oozes around this plaza before, and they had really strange powers. They tried to, well, frankly, for lack of a better term, they sing, and their songs can be quite mesmerizing.
I'm going to share that with everybody to tear bits of their clothing off and shove them in their ears right now.
I also sent you a message.
Okay.
All right, so Ferrado yells, plug your ears. There's another one of those stupid purple things that sang to us and tried to charm us.
I'm going to use the pointy thing for the hell of it and see if I can make lightning, because I've carried it around forever.
All right, so you're going to get into a position and throw the javelin at what?
Well,
at the purple thing on the floor?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So there's my move action. I'm not sure. Is that a range attack, I guess?
It would be, yeah.
And I have no idea if you're saying it's 5d6. It's not what I have. So I'm at your
Javelin of Lightning does 5d6 when thrown, and there's a reflex save for half. Ooh, natural 20. Roll to confirm.
I will. Not.
Oh, natural 1. No confirm, but it does hit. All right. So this javelin, so you guys see Ferrado sort of take the javelin, and she's like flying up, and she lets go, and kaboom! It becomes a lightning bolt in flight, and the whole room lights up with the brightness of the light. And then when it hits that sort of door area, it explodes with a huge peal of thunder. Everybody's kind of like, "Whoa, Gato, you're in there!" Like, what the hell was that? Because it's so loud. The javelin is disappeared, but you can also see that there's a little bit of that purple residue is sort of like scorched on the floor, and it doesn't seem to be moving. It's almost like sort of baked to the stone, and you don't see it moving like it was.
Do I roll for damage?
Yes, please.
5d6 what?
5d6, yeah, for damage.
That's it. Just straight up 5d6.
Yep.
And I don't know what is it a reflex? I'm not sure what it's against.
It's a reflex save for me. It hit, so you just roll damage.
Oh, I got to 19.
Okay. All right, beautiful.
I don't have to carry that thing around anymore. I spit on the purple smear on the floor.
Okay. All right. The javelin, however, is used up in the process, so it is.
That's what I was saying. I don't carry that thing around anymore.
All right, sounds good. Fletcher, I need an intelligence check.
And
I got good feeling for you this time, bud. I feel terrible.
You just need a 16 or
You-
higher.
It's always.
Oh,
Oh, he did it! He got
go.
it! All right, so
Huzzah!
huzzah! He's back. All right, so
But I'm nowhere near any of this.
no, you're not. You're actually. You find yourself. You're returning, and you are about. Hold on. You are about. I want to say probably 180 feet in the air. To the southeast of the building. You can see the building. So there's a couple of problems. One, give me a perception check.
Okay.
So I'm going to put you back on this thing, but you are nowhere near her. So you are about 23. All right. So you find yourself, you're about 180, close to 200 feet in the air. Now you could fly. So you are flying. You're not falling. Because that's where you were, and you were flying when you disappeared. You don't see any of your friends. What you do see is below you and surrounding this whole plaza, which you are about 50 feet up above. So you find yourself up above, and down below, you cannot see the plaza itself because there is a layer of roiling black cloud below you, about 50, 60 feet below you. That is just, and you can see lightning shooting through it, and it's just swirling around over the top of what you would recognize as to be right at the where the building was, the Soul Forge that you guys were in. Now you don't see any of your friends. You don't see anything. You can't really see anything below the
Storm.
But the smell up here is terrifying. It's very acidic. There's a lot of that ozone smell of electricity. You could see lightning bolts sort of roiling around in the top. The noise is thunderous. I mean, there's thunder pealing from this thing. It's a really violent magical storm that's taking place, and it's really sort of centered right on top of the building. As you look around, you also look towards the west, where stands Korramzedah's tower. It had a light in it, and that light has gone dark. But instead, you see something very big and limbed with flames and fire moving very fast in your direction. Now, it is still about, to your eyes, probably 2/3 of a mile away, but it is hauling ass toward in your direction. So it is quite a bit away, but because you can see it so far away, you realize just how big this thing is. It's enormous. And it seemed to be some sort of shape. You can't really make it out, but it does have fire around it. And what looks maybe like a huge tail of fire. It's hard to even see.
It looks like a fire.
It's not. It doesn't look like a dragon.
Okay.
It looks more like 2 arms, 2 legs, head, like a humanoid, but the size of which you've never seen before. It's enormous, and it seems to be wreathed in fire. Now, there does seem to be some sort of long tail of flames coming away from it, but at this distance, you're still like 2/3 of a mile away. But you can see that it is moving towards you at a rapid
Fighting
rate of speed.
Gandalf, because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, what was that Gandalf fought again?
Balrog?
Balrog.
Oh,
Balrog.
yeah. Was that like a Balor?
It was kind of like that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Imagine that.
So, hey, Dan, you're still bonded, or you should be now that you're back. So you can.
Yeah,
talk
I was
to
about
us.
to say I can just communicate with you and just say,
Well,
hello.
what's the wait a
I'm
second.
back.
What's the range on that?
I don't think there is a range. It's just not planar. So
I think
when
it's planar is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when,
Oh, okay.
when he was in another plane, it wouldn't have been.
Right. That's why you
Touch
couldn't talk
was-
before.
As soon as he got back, it should be back again.
Okay. So yeah,
That
you
would
can
be good, yeah.
do you
Where are you?
do you want to say something yet? Hello.
Bardos.
We're back. You're actually linked to everybody, but
Oh,
we're in this building. We're trying to get trying to find the
which
suture.
building? Are you below the storm?
Yes, and the underneath the acid rain.
Are you aware there's this giant flame god flying at us, getting ready to kill us?
Oh,
I
walk-
had
Joe
a,
says, what?
I had a suspicion, but
Okay, so I should come join you, or do you want me to go try to kill the god?
That's true, Fletcher.
yeah, you should come back to us, please.
All right, we'll take care of this god later. I will
And-
descend down into the storm.
Next
I'm
round.
totally not afraid of the storm.
You were
I'm
totally,
immune
but
to
you,
electricity. I like electricity.
Yes,
Make
but
sure you
be,
play
as-
heavy metal music while he's
be
descending.
as quick as you can because the storm is acid rain.
Nice.
are you allergic to acid?
Not allergic to it. No.
Okay.
He drinks it for breakfast in the morning.
Just having a
I'm
little
not
acid
immune
with my
like
coffee.
I am to lightning, but
It's like his coffee, yeah.
That's good acid. All right. So round we go into round 17. Gatto's at the top of the order. One more cage to let go. So you do it.
Oh, I don't know.
You're gonna leave one in the cage as a lesson to the rest of them.
No, I
That'll teach you guys to get caught.
All right, you got him out of there. So you give the creature a small caution and says, when you go back to Pharasma, tell her who released you. I will tell her, he says in Abyssal, and disappears. So now all the cages are open, all the creatures are done, but that's it for you, Gatto. Bardos, what are you doing? So in this case, you've heard a couple of things. One, Fletcher is back. Something's coming. Purple stuff just got fried in the other room, with a huge boom. And then they're saying that there's a staircase that goes downstairs. What could be down there?
I'm gonna walk around and see if I see anything magical anywhere in all this area.
Okay. You're talking about in that tool room.
Yeah.
So several of so as you cast about with detect magic, you do find that several of the tools radiate certain kinds of magic. But the magic that they radiate is more sort of functional magic. This is magic that the salamanders probably put on these tools to withstand high heat. It's mostly protection magic, things like that, to enhance the working and the hardness of the tools. You don't see any you don't see anything that strikes you as being out of the ordinary from a magical standpoint. Mostly it's low level primal magic, the kind of magic that a salamander would cast on a chisel to make sure it stays sharp, to make sure it doesn't break.
Okay. Can I walk across this creature?
It is. It's pretty debilitated. The smell here is still pretty rank. But yeah, you can cross without endangering yourself. The water diluted the creature's internal guts enough to keep it from becoming a problem. And the
Okay,
problem that it would have become was becoming a giant grease spot. Grease as in the spell. And if you fall down in it, that's as good as eating the creature.
Jesus. I'm glad you dropped the water on it, Lothar.
It was a smart play. All right, Bardos, you go in there. What you do see that some of the knives, I mentioned that there were like smaller knives that weren't like tool-like. These seem to emanate a bit of necromancy magic, but again, it's quite low level. You think that these are sort of prototypes. This place is called the Soul Forge, and they make soul lead here, so they have a way of infusing spirit into metal, and you're guessing is that some of these knives contain at least parts of the spirits of dead unfortunates who found their way here.
Yeah, I'll try to hide those from Gatto.
All right, doing anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
Lothar.
So at this point, we know that Fletcher is outside.
Yep.
And he's going to fly down to join us.
Correct. Or at least that's what he says he's going to do.
Right. So if I were to go back, it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, and 20. So with 120, because I'm still hasted, right? Haste is still on for another
The
couple
round
rounds.
two, yeah.
For another 2 rounds, yeah.
Why can't I? There we go. So I could get with 120 to here.
Okay. Whoop, be careful. You don't want to necessarily go out in that rain.
I'm immune to acid.
Oh, are you now?
Yes.
Okay.
So with a double move, I'm going to get here. I'm going to tell Fletcher to hold just above the storm and wait for me.
No.
Okay.
The next round, I'm going to try to fly up to where Fletcher is, get on his back and protect him from the acid as much as I can while he flies us back in.
Gotcha. Okay. Give me a no. You don't have knowledge arcana or anything like it. Yours is knowledge religion, right? For
Yeah, I
divine
have
spells.
knowledge, religion, nature, and planes.
Give me knowledge religion real quick.
Okay.
Fletcher, I'm sending you a quick message just so you know.
26.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. All right, here you go, Dan. Partially anyway. So just so there's that in there. So knowledge religion is 26. So you recognize this as this is a magical storm. You realize that it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. And you personally, because of the evil nature of, you can tell that this storm is incredibly evil magic, and you begin to get a bit of a worry that you particularly might be extra vulnerable to this storm. Not necessarily just the acid, but there might be other things as well that might be troubling.
Right.
And the storm, as far as you can tell, is getting worse. Visibility is almost non-existent. But Fletcher has said that he's above the storm. So,
Right.
I mean, it does have an end.
And so I guess the last of my turn will be to communicate with him to find out where, how far, etc. So I know which direction to fly to get to him immediately.
He would say he is above the storm to the southeast, he thinks. That's where he was before. So, and based on where the storm is, if the storm is simply covering the area of the plaza, that's where he's in. So he's sort of like in this direction. Well, southeast. You probably quite a bit. I mean, that's where the fight with Terendelev took place. So you figure that's if he escaped from whatever it was that he did.
So he's in this direction.
Hey, Dan,
Yes.
don't you have, doesn't your arm give you teleport? I remember.
I have that ability, but I used my points on the arm when I was teleporting to get on the back of the dragon. I had to do it twice, and I used all the points for the day.
I'm sorry.
So
What was that word you used?
Oh,
We've been slacking. All right. So Lothar,
I'm sure that.
you go
Hey,
there.
Lothar, I've got a couple dimension doors. If that might be a better way to deal with this, then can you dimension door?
No, I can't.
I don't know how I could dimension door to him, but I could get him back without having to go through this stuff.
Yeah, you'd have to see him to dimension door to him.
Right.
Well, you could dimension door straight up, and I mean, he's telling you that he's above the storm to the southeast.
Right.
You got to remember now. Bardos wouldn't know this, but the rest of you would remember that was the general location that he was when he disappeared. So it's possible that he's just come back to the prime material plane in that exact position, which would make sense.
Right.
Bardos never saw him, but Bardos, you could dimension door. Do you have to see your target, or can you just like blind dimension door, like straight up,
saying I'm gonna go
100 feet straight up?
straight up or something.
Right.
Yeah, which
As
you
long
could
as you
do.
don't, as long as you don't finish in a solid an occupied square, that works. The danger
Right.
is if you dimension door into an occupied square, you're kind of hosed.
Yes.
1,000 feet is what I can do. 1,040. Is that enough to get up above this thing?
Well, according to Fletcher, he's only about 100, less than 200 feet above.
1,040 is going to put you where the rocks are circling the city all the time. Being
Don't
attacked.
go
Oh,
that
yeah, you don't
high.
want that.
Not a good idea.
Okay, well, up to you, Lothar, but I'm fine with, I could do a dimension door up and then he can grab me and I can dimension door us both back.
Well, the important thing is I don't think we want to have Fletcher have to go through this acid unprotected. So whichever way works out so that we can get him back without him being damaged nearly to the end of his life, that works for me.
Well, and if you think it's not just acid, if there's other things going on, then you probably need to stay out of it too from what you're,
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
So if
So
you want to
let's-
try to go get him, that's fine. I don't think it's a good idea to have him with his lobster carapace fly through acid.
Not unless you guys have some butter down at the bottom.
okay, well, I'll do that next time then. We'll, I'm not doing anything anyway, so I can do it.
Okay.
All right, cool. So Bardos, you are technically on OpFire. So if you wanted to, and you didn't do anything last time. So if you wanted to slide down the initiative roll under Lothar, you could act now if you wanted to.
Okay, sure. I'll do that.
Okay. So Lothar, you've moved out to the thing. I think I've already done that. No, I don't. I think I have. So we'll move that. Bardos.
So I don't know how you want to handle. I mean, I'm just going to try to get as close to Fletcher as I can.
All right. If you're dimension dooring, are you dimension dooring straight up?
Yep.
Okay. How many feet?
If the storm is 100, then I'll probably try to do 150, maybe.
Okay. All right.
Fletcher be ready to catch me.
Oh, are you not flying?
No, I can, but I don't have that cast.
Well, you're going to want to dimension door southeast then. Above the storm and southeast, like this direction.
Southeast, okay. Maybe I'll go. Fletcher, you're pretty fast, right? How fast do you move?
Oh, when I'm flying, my move is 60.
Okay, and you can still. So I'm going to try to get as close to you as I can, up above you, like 50 feet. So just be ready and try to cast me. If need be, I can.
Bardos just basically says, "Catch me," and then pops in the distance.
So Bardos, it might be better to go higher because once you're in free fall, it might be difficult for him to catch you. If he has to traverse a fair amount of distance. It might be that the higher you go, the better off you might be. That'll give him some time to sort of camp out under you like a outfielder on a high pop fly.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll go like.
Look at you talking sports talk, Les.
Yeah, got it. Don't got it.
Fletcher's out there waving other guys off. I got him. All right. So how high would you like to go?
300 feet.
300 feet. All right. So you're going to go 300 feet straight up and a little bit to the southeast?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You materialize. And so I'm just going to take you off. I'm just going to put you down by Fletcher right now. So you theoretically you'll be with him. All right. So you materialize. Fletcher's wandering around, and suddenly you see boop, about 120 feet above you and maybe 60 feet northwest, you see Bardos materialize and begin to fall. To get over there and get under him and catch him is going to take frankly, a strength check on your part
Not worried
to
about
sort of
that.
put the grab on him. But it'll happen on your turn. So so Bardos, you are now falling in free fall, and you can see, so as you look down with your unearthly calm, you see Fletcher sort of flying in space. He's just sort of floating there, and you see him begin to move forward. Give me a quick perception check.
Oh dear.
It is kind of like if a Fletcher in free fall, 34. All right, so you see Fletcher down there. It obviously looks like Fletcher. You can hear his voice in your head, like, I got you. But also Fletcher looks a little different. And I think probably the difference that you see most easily is that his eyes now radiate a deep purple glow all around him. That's sort of lighting up the sky around him with this sort of purplish glow. They're almost
and
like,
yet Gato's still the evil one.
they're almost like purple. They're almost like purple beam lights in his eye sockets.
You'll always be our first, Don. You'll always be our first evil one.
Hold on, just like, yeah. Good.
If you ask Fletcher about it, by the way, he's going to be like, I'm doing what now?
All right, we'll talk more about it later. I'm sorry, dude.
You're not aware you're doing this?
I don't think I would be until you told me, because I don't know how else I would have
Sorry to
known.
hear that.
Yeah. Well, we'll worry about that when we have to, I guess.
I'm in the middle of this thing. We'll talk later. All right, we'll talk about it later. Sorry about that. All right, so yeah, basically instead of eyes, Fletcher has two glowing purple orbs in his skull that radiate purple light in a 20-foot radius. But other than that, he looks fine.
Well, let's be honest. Fletcher hasn't looked normal since 2 years ago.
It has been a while. He's
a half-elf barbarian. Has he ever looked normal?
Well, now he's got a giant demon arm sticking out of his chest. I mean, when he walks into a tavern, that's usually the first thing people notice.
Yeah.
Now it'll be the purple eyes.
Now it'll be the purple eyes and say, hey, that guy's got purple eyes and a giant demon arm sticking out of his chest. What do you think he's drinking?
It's purple eyes.
All right, Flash Art, you are left alone at the top of those stairs. What are you going to do? Charge down the stairs.
Pop quiz ace. There's a pal down the stairs. All right. I don't hear anything from down the stairs.
No, just it sounds like somebody talking to a walkie-talkie. Like, we got a paladin on the stairs.
How far can I go?
It's dark and you don't see anything. Radiance is lighting up the area, and you see the stairs go down about, I don't know, 20 feet down to what looks to be some sort of basement level. Can't see much beyond that, though.
Yeah, I'd like for the party to get back together, because I know we're in the middle of a rescue action. So I'd like to stay. I'm going to stay on watch here.
All right, so you're just going to keep an eye and make sure nothing creeps up those stairs?
I will be on a hair trigger waiting for something to creep up the stairs.
Okay.
What do we call that? Not on watch. It's not Overwatch. What is it?
Op fire.
Thank you.
Op fire on that. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're putting you on op fire. All right, cool.
As soon as the band gets back together, then I'll start creeping down the stairs.
Storm and Lothar. As you guys, Lothar, you're looking up to the sky and analyzing this unearthly storm, lightning storm that's coming up. And Storm, you're just sort of like looking around, making sure everything's okay. Farina, where did Fernando go? Oh, you're still in. So, Ferrado, you're the one that would see this. You've just shot that thing, and even your ears are ringing from the lightning bolt that comes out as you look at the scorched purple sort of like residue in the front of the door. When something very odd seems to happen. At first, the doors sort of bulge outward, and you can hear them like, as it looks like something big is pressing on them really hard from the other side, and then they burst open. And flying out into the room is a huge levitating purple oozy creature of some sort. The first thing it does is it looks at you, Ferrado, and begins to sing this unearthly sort of ooze song, a Jello song, if you will. And it casts Charm Person at you.
I believe Ferrado said she was stuffing stuff in her ears a couple of turns ago.
So she did. So she will get a bonus on that. So you get an extra +2 on your, I believe, a will save.
She's actually gonna get like a +100 because I hit everybody with protection from evil.
Okay.
So unless this creature is neutral,
I don't think it's very neutral.
Charm Person, it's a mind affecting thing that does not work. Basically, it can still, I guess you'd still go through the motions, but the effect is suppressed as long as protection from evil lasts.
Looks like it's just a +2 to all saves versus evil. Where do you get the +100? Because I like your number better.
Well, if you read down towards the bottom,
I don't like that number at all.
it says it basically you can ignore all kind of mind affecting or
Oh,
read the rest of the description. You'll see it'll
Yeah.
basically say it keeps people from taking over your mind.
and charming would be.
So the spell can still hit you and be in effect, but it's suspended
The
as
effects don't
long as-
materialize until after the duration of
until after protection from evil goes away. Which we've got that for minutes.
It is a mind affecting charm enchantment. So, okay.
And so if
It's going to be
I,
that way about it.
and if I, let's say it goes away at those rounds, does it, then do you have to make your save then, just out of curiosity?
No, you go ahead.
So it says
it's gonna hit you, you need to make your save,
Right,
but regardless of whether or not if you pass it or not, it's not
Right.
gonna affect you right now.
right, but when
Right,
it
so-
does hit with whether or not I make my save comes into effect when it's over, the protection. from
Correct.
evil.
So
If it-
yeah, the protection from X then kicks in, and you get immediately get another saving throw. But basically, what it does is if you fail your save against the charm person right now, the protection from evil kicks in and gives you another saving throw. If you make that, then it's thrown off. If you fail that, it is suppressed.
As long
And what
as
if I'm
the
away
protection
from
lasts.
it, when it's gone,
If
and
it
I'm not
dies,
by it, then I'm
if
not.
it dies before.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Spell lapses, then you're fine.
Got it,
But if it casts this on you and then runs away.
Yeah.
You will be affected, which it wouldn't really affect us because it's not around to.
okay,
Be your friend, but.
Okay, so I need you to make a will save,
I did,
and
it was a 26.
that was quite enough to avoid the charm person effect, and so now it begins to sort of mess with you. Well, it's not messing with you. It's moving forward, but it's trying to sort of figure out what your deal is, because its usual lines of attack don't seem to be working. It still continues to sing, but the charm person does not have any effect. All right, that's it. Open the door, moved 5-foot step, charm person at will. Ilindar, you are up.
So that's my whole turn to defend myself too? I just want to make sure I know.
Your turn hasn't happened yet, so you're coming up after
okay.
Ilindar. So yeah,
Okay.
you'll get a chance to do whatever. This is
Okay.
just a reaction to what it tried to do
Got
to
it,
you.
got it.
Is this the same purple thing that we fought
Yeah.
that kind of enveloped Ilindar?
Yep. They're pretty beefy too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dang it. Okay.
Your recollection is that as oozes go, this is a much beefier ooze than the one that
Yeah.
Flash Art just chopped into bits.
Beefy
Yeah.
ooze.
Mm.
Password,
So-
beefy ooze 1.
So Storm is gonna rip into it.
All right. Okay. All right. So it has a weirdly high AC. So 42 is a hit. 57, is that the DC there? So 57 is a hit, 59 is a hit. Well, this weirdly high DC for an ooze has done exactly 0 help in fighting with Storm. Storm just jumps into this thing and begins like sort of like tearing it apart.
Wait. Sorry. Nope. Ignore all those.
Why?
I did the wrong. Do this one instead.
Okay.
Let's start.
35 is a hit, 36 is a hit, 48 is a hit, 33 is a miss. The first wing buffet. The second wing buffet is a hit. And then, are you hasted?
Yes.
Then you got a crit on the
2 more
final
rounds?
bite. All right, so let's start doing some math here. All right, first bite, 35 plus 9. Let me check and see if holy damage will affect this thing. Yeah, it's evil, so I guess it would,
It's
right?
equal, it's gonna affect it. Yeah. As long
Yeah,
as
okay,
it's a
so
true neutral character, then yeah, it wouldn't have, none of those would work.
all right, so 24 plus 7 is 31. These macros are so hard to read. 33, then a miss,
With Don,
then
way to put like a enter or a carriage
23.
return at each one of these, so like each one's on its own line. But then it takes up a whole screen.
Yep. Well, it takes up a fair amount of screen anyway. So, all right. So, see if you can confirm the final crit bite. Uh, 46. Yep, that is a confirmed critical. Points or chart?
Chart.
Chart. Natural
Chart,
attack,
chart.
severe crit. Okay. Clean through is what this is called. Target suffers max plus bonus, bleed, which it's immune to, con drain, which it is also immune to. So max plus bonus damage. So the bonus would be 56. What is the max on that? It's got to be close here.
The max is
48 is 32 plus 25 is 67.
57.
57. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, so 7 for that, and then 12 for so 69.
69.
69, dudes.
Nice. 5, 8, 11, 17, 6. 5, 8, 11, 13, 18. 246 points of damage.
Sounds good to me.
It's fine.
Pretty good. But it's not enough to kill it.
No.
So Storm and this creature are all up in each other's
Big
business.
purpley
At this
mess.
point, Ferrado, you find it hard to tell where Storm starts and the creature ends because they are surrounding each other in a huge sort of brouhaha of destruction.
That was amazing.
He just sort of slammed into the creature and like ooze is going everywhere.
That was amazing. Okay.
Illidan.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, finish your thought.
I was just going to ask Illindar what if he is doing anything other than looking on with approval.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
This storm outside, is it just a rainstorm? Is it just acid rain coming down, or is it a full on?
It's acid rain, thunder. You can see, well, you can't, but
Lightning.
Lothar can see lightning strikes hitting the ground over by the edge of the thing. It's just this crazy magical storm, and it does seem to be getting worse.
Okay, so I'm going to call a lightning storm.
Okay.
Ooh, that'll make it really strong.
So, what's the name of the spell? Call lightning storm or lightning
Right.
storm?
Yeah.
Okay, call lightning storm. All right, let's see what this is. Functions like call lightning, except for each bolt does 5d6 electrical damage, and you may call a bunch of bolts. All right, so here's what
5d10. I think it says 5d10 on mine.
5d10 if created outdoors in a stormy area. All right, so are you dragging those bolts into the building to hit the purple thing?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, can I stand where, if I call it from here, from the doorway, can I call them through the doorway?
You can, absolutely.
That's my plan.
So here's what I need you to do first, though, is I need you to do a, how would we do this? Do you have knowledge arcana?
I should, hang on. But I do
Well,
not.
well, let me ask you this.
I have alchemy, but not arcana. I have
All right.
religion, nature.
Is wisdom, ooh, give me knowledge, nature.
Yeah, that should do the trick.
And then I need to know, which is your primary ability score for your spell casting? Is it wisdom or is it intelligence?
It is wisdom.
I believe it's wisdom, isn't it?
It is wisdom.
Okay.
And
16. That was the knowledge check?
knowledge nature.
All right. All you don't know what's going on, but you can feel as you reach out magically with the power of your primal spells, your connections with the earth and the air and the lightning and the of the sky. You can feel the power and evil behind this storm, and it's actively fighting you to try and not give you power to call lightning through it. So I need you to roll essentially a spell resistance check. So it's basically D20 plus your caster level.
So if it does fail, because it is able to resist, I should still be able to use the spell as if there was not a lightning storm, though.
Correct. Yes. This is to capitalize on this the lightning storm, the storm that's already there.
Okay. So you want plus my casting level.
Mm-hmm. Because this storm was made by somebody else. Ooh,
Damn,
all right. So you cannot capitalize on the storm,
okay.
but you can still call lightning from other areas. It's just a 5d6 instead of 5d10.
Okay. So
and you can call them into the house.
Now, does that mean that every time, because this is every round I get to do this, does that mean that every round I get to take advantage or not?
So in this case, for call lightning, it happens right then. There's no duration assigned here, so you can call up to 15 lightning bolts right now.
But you can also do it every round.
I don't see that. Am I looking at the wrong spell?
Second. Hang on, let me look at where I've got it in my TOS, because that's how it. One time per round, doing 5d6 or 5d10.
She can't call them all at once. She can call one around.
Yeah, it's one per round.
One around for 15 rounds. Okay, all right, that makes sense. All right, so yeah, but they'll be the 5d6. Now, if you want to, you can capitalize on it again next round.
Waste a spell slot though to do it, like to try again.
Oh no, it's still the spell still works.
No, what I'm getting at is if I want to try again to get a 5d10 instead of a 5d6, that's not possible every round.
Oh yes, absolutely, it is. So you're already creating lightning sort of next to this spell. You can try and capitalize on it again. You failed this time, but you can do it. If you're going to do one per round for 15 rounds, each round you can try to get in there.
20 points.
20 points. And are you using it against the purple thing?
Against storm, of course.
Oh, okay. So you're slamming a lightning bolt into the purple thing. Okay, cool.
And Mike's not even paying attention.
I heard that.
Do I get a reflex save?
You do
reflex for half.
Reflex, yes.
All right. What's the DC on that?
5. It's going to be a 19.
Oozes are known for their reflex.
Oh yeah, the oozes are super reflexy. This one actually doesn't have a bad reflex save. It's much smaller than his other saves, but This is a
Come on, let it go.
powerful, weird, magical creature.
Try and match
Yeah.
my one. Oh.
22.
Remember
Is
last
that,
one we
does
fought,
that
I
beat it?
wasn't crazy about it.
So 10 points.
Okay. Boom. All right. Cool.
Crazy to be a 15th level character and do 10 points of damage. It's on a 5th level spell. That's crazy.
It
Crazy
happens.
times. Okay, next.
All right. Fletcher. All right. So you are up. I'm gonna bring you. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get you on the board.
Yay.
All right, and I'm gonna use your previous initiative roll, which was 10. All right, so now you see Bardos dropping down towards the thing. You are going to try and catch him, fly over there and catch him. So at your speed, you can get under him fairly easily. To catch him, I need you to make essentially a strength check.
Don't make an error.
Add your strength bonus. Are you using your demon arm to grab him out of the sky, to snatch him away?
If that will help.
I don't know. That's a pretty strong arm. You probably would use all 3 of your arms. So, what's your strength?
31.
All right. So, what's the bonus on that?
Plus 11.
11. Okay. You get a D20 plus 11.
Oh, it's plus 10, but I get an extra +1 from my ion stone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. 24. Okay, modest, but you do grab a hold of him. Gordon, I need you to make a quick dex check. So give me a D20 with your dex bonus. Beautiful. All right. Yeah. So Fletcher camps out, catches Bardos. Bardos, you are caught, and the 2 of you are flying about 60 feet above the surface of this storm. Bardos, from your vantage point now, you can see sort of the storm, and it does really sort of surround the area, the building where you're at. You can see the edges of this storm sort of off in the distance. It's big, but it's not enormous. But it's pouring a ton of lightning and acid down onto the plaza. You can also see there you go. It's Bardos, your lowest lane. Bardos, give me a quick perception check. All right, 28, and give me a knowledge planes, please.
39.
All your paperwork today?
One second.
Yes, let me move everything and then look.
There's like 3 things left on here.
All right, Gordon, I just sent you a message.
Okay.
That box over there is the one that goes to church.
Okay.
Tell everybody that we got about 2 minutes before Korramzedah here.
All right. That is your entire round, Fletcher. Good catch. We go into 18.
So proud of you.
And it's Gatto's turn.
So Korramzedah outside, me staying in. Okay. Got it.
It's the final countdown to Laney.
Well, you remember that's one of the things, and one of the achievements that you needed to do, or well, you wanted to do, to give you guys access to the world wound and eventually sort of set off the lexicon, which was to kill
we just want to do it
Korramzedah.
all at once.
Because
right,
killing
but it would help if we had the suture with us.
No, the suture is what we need for one of the pieces to close the world wound.
Yeah.
We don't need that to kill Korramzedah.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
Problem is it just makes, when we get this piece, it makes it easier to do the final step.
Right.
Okay. So
We
when
just-
I get to this door and I look in, Is it still like slimy there?
Yeah, well, yeah, a little bit. It's not slimy enough where you're gonna fall, but there are. I mean, it looks like the goo was destroyed, and then somebody took a huge bucket of water and sluiced it all over the place to try and.
Okay.
To
There is
try
a
and fix
door
it.
right here. Is that door open or closed?
It's open.
And there's nothing in there?
It looks like a laboratory. There's a laboratory table with a bunch of stuff on it and a big vat with a trail of slime leading
Aren't-
from it. You think that this slime may have come out of that vat?
It
Aren't
came
Gato
out of
and I
it.
connected telepathically? Because he would know I was here then, right?
Yeah.
Around the corner, Gato.
He's
Safe here.
whispering in psionics.
Hi, Flashheart. Have we opened this door yet?
No.
I didn't know there was a door there. I don't have your cavern guard like abilities to notice these things.
Okay, are you going downstairs right away, Flashheart?
Yes.
I was well, I was planning to go down the stairs once the party got back together, but now the big bad has just appeared outside. I'm second guessing all my life choices of guarding these stairs.
Should we
Yeah. We should not
we
hold
go
to
outside then?
that's when one's approaching us.
Gato, your guess is that mutant guy that you fought, I mean, there was no other place he could have escaped to. You think he probably went down these stairs.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. And
Wanna
these
go down
doors
the
are
stairs
open
together?
here too, right?
Those doors are open, but there's a wall of stone blocking them.
Okay. I do not have the wand of innervation. Gordon does, right?
Correct. He's about to hit Fletcher with it. Accidentally.
Did I not give it to you? I thought I picked it up. I know I picked it up. But
You picked it up. You did not give it to me.
That doesn't mean you don't have it though.
I was standing next to you for at least 20 seconds, so there's a good
Yeah,
chance.
so
you-
there's a-
I did not. I did not take the wand of innervation. Flashheart, what are we doing?
We're going down these stairs. We're gonna go finish that mutant off.
Okay.
You and me, side by side, Butch and Sundance, Ebony and Ivory.
That
Except
is,
for,
I have moved twice, so I am done for the round.
Okay.
except for Gato's going invisible. You're on your own.
Well,
right,
no, I won't go invisible because most things down here see invisible, and I want Flashheart to be able to see me also.
That seems like a wise plan.
Okay. Lothar.
So I see this big purple thing that's come out and taken some damage.
Correct. It's taking a lot of damage. I mean,
And-
well, basically, Storm and the purple thing are locked in battle.
Yeah.
Big
And
hunks
I-
of the purple thing are dropping to the ground.
And I can't see anything through the storm.
You can't
Yeah.
hardly see 10 feet in front of your face.
But mentally, I know that Fletcher caught him, and next round, basically, Bardos is going to pop him back in here.
Yeah,
So-
correct. You also heard that Korramzedah is on the way.
Yeah, I heard the 2 minutes to midnight thing. So for now, anyway, I need a 20-foot radius burst.
Okay. Let me get that for you.
And are you saying that there's no way that Storm and this thing are so intertwined, there's no way to hit one without the other?
It
Yeah,
would
there
be
is.
tough. There's your
What?
burst.
Jesus Christ, I didn't think it would
Yeah,
be that
especially if
big.
you're shooting at a touch AC.
What's his alignment?
Storms?
Yeah.
Neutral evil. No, the ooze is neutral evil.
Well, not that it matters, but I'll hit this area
Okay.
so that technically the only thing I'm throwing it at is the ooze.
All right.
And if anything else is in the
What
room.
are you throwing at it?
Holy smite.
Oh, holy smite.
You gotta say Batman after that.
Oh,
Holy smite, Batman.
oh, holy smite.
Man, I'm
My
glad I knew
ass
this
is
was-
probably fucked.
So that is
Okay.
a will save for partial, and it's against what is this? That level spell against 19.
Okay. Here's my will save. Ooh, 19 made it.
Okay, so 8d8 halved.
It's over.
Okay, it might be it for that thing. Doesn't have a ton of hit points left.
Yeah.
All right, so 8d8, half of 8d8, did you say? I'll tell you right now, it's got, well, might not be all the way out. It's got 30, I'll tell you right now, it's got 35 hit points left. What'd you,
39 halved.
is 19?
Yep.
Okay, boom. All right, does Holy Smite do anything additional to that?
Yes.
It
Okay.
is,
Oh, wait a minute.
well, it is an
No.
evil, is it an evil outsider? Hold on.
It takes the whole damage. Hang on.
It is an extra planar ooze, so not an evil outsider.
Right.
Wait,
so
wait.
it's-
I have a wand of magic missile. I'm gonna verm it.
Wait, it gets 8d8. The will save was to keep it from being blinded. So it takes all 8d8.
It takes all 8d8.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
The sentence after that. A successful will save reduces damage to half and negates the blinded effect.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
Didn't care about the blinded effect, but you know.
Cool.
Yeah, it'd be nice if someone could finish that thing off.
All right. Well, it is still alive. And Lothar, is that it, or do you want to move?
No, that's it.
All right. Blessing of Fervor.
Actually,
ended.
Ilmdar is still on delay, right?
Yes.
Okay, I am doing what he just said.
Magic missile.
You
Yeah.
magic missile it. Now, this, if you kill it, it will be a verm.
No, it won't. Storm
No, it
hit
won't.
it and I hit it.
No, because Storm.
Oh,
and-
never mind. It will not be a verm. You're right.
No, I just don't want it to act.
Script of your
I'm using a wand. I don't have a macro for it, so
How many? Well, so it's got 16 hit points left. Do you think you can take it out with magic wand of magic missile? How many missiles?
it's a max one.
5 missiles, right?
Max
Five?
is 5.
Oh, look at that! Two
Nice.
4s and 2 3s. Missiles go flying into the creature, and it falls apart into a pile of purple crap on the floor
So
with a big sploosh.
the Storm is panting and just finished exerting 4 million calories inside of 10 seconds. And Ilmdar's just standing there with a stick.
Very nicely done.
Storm just turns around, and looks at Ilmdar. He just
Good
kind of
dragon.
shoulders and
Yeah. Eleanor looks at Storm and says, "Do I have to do everything?"
finish everything.
All right, he drops out of the thing. Eleanor, are you doing anything else? Moving or
Nope.
anything?
No.
All right. Haste comes off of everybody.
Okay.
All right, Bardos, you're up.
Dimension door.
Dimension door back. Where do you want to land? Right where you were before?
I'm gonna go back to where the green ooze was, where Gatto and Flashheart are getting
Yeah,
in it.
come on down. It's cool in here.
Where the green guys are? Okay. Hold on. Almost there. Hold on a second.
We're popping
All right.
smoke for him right here.
Like right there?
Yep, I'll tell everybody that we're back. Fletcher is safe.
Yeah, I think we're
Just for this
back.
vacation.
Well, safe-ish, I guess. All right. All right. That's Bardos, that's it for you?
Yep.
All right. Flashheart.
Go
Heading
charging
downstairs.
downstairs. Now that I have Gatto at my side, I know our victory is certain.
Yes.
I don't know how to
Alright.
go downstairs. You have to, I guess, go to a different map, right?
No,
Hey,
no.
Lothar, Fletcher's got some damage too, by the way, if you're looking for something to do.
Oh, me?
No, I was just telling
Oh,
Lothar.
either one.
Damage. He's
That's
hurt.
how he performs better once he's damaged.
He's got to be bleeding a little bit. It makes him
Yeah.
angry.
Barbarian. Gotta get a Hulk smash.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta check something here.
I don't see my own health bar. Isn't that funny? Do you guys see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like maybe 80% full at the moment.
Looks about that, yeah.
You have
Yeah.
you have 4 hit points left. Is that right?
Fletcher's not worried.
Okay. Once. All right, as you get down there, so Flashheart, as you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you find yourself in sort of like, there's just like a hallway here. You see a door across the hall from you, and the hallway continues off sort of to the west there, to the left. You can hear something that is disconcerting in the distance. And it doesn't sound like a distance. It sounds like it's just down the way a little bit. You hear the sounds of moaning, crying. It's muffled. You're not sure. You can't really tell where it's coming from, but it sounds like moans and weeping and crying, and you can't that you hear coming from somewhere down the hall.
Okay. Well, I'm a holy paladin. These aren't sounds I've not heard before, you know.
Okay.
Caused before.
You know. It's time to take to
Okay,
receive the parishioners. That's usually the sounds we hear. All right, so I don't see myself on a map anymore, Les.
You're down here.
Where? Oh, I see me.
So
Okay.
it's just a secondary map that we're going to
So
use.
can you, if I just put a circle out here, was that where I'm hearing the moaning and crying from?
Yeah, sort of like in this area around here somewhere.
All right.
So
I'm
down the way.
going-
You can see that there's a door directly across from you. And then the hallway, this 10-foot hallway sort of goes off to the left.
I'm gonna come to right here.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
It looks just like an empty hallway. You do see
So-
there's one door here. Hold on a
It's
sec.
open.
It's cracked a little bit, and that's where the noise is coming from, these cries and moans. And then there's
Can
a
I
set
get
of
closer to
double
it?
doors over here.
So the door that's cracked open, can I take a gander in?
Definitely, yeah, you can try and peek in a little bit. You can definitely see something. Yeah, if you look in there, you can see what looks to be other doors, cells, and the sound of the moans and crying is much more much louder. I mean, much clearer here.
Okay.
This
so,
looks like you can see that there's a door ahead of you. It looks like a cell door of some kind. This might be a small prison.
I'm gonna telepathically shoot up to Gatto. He might have some more prisoners to release up down here. And I'll stay. Can I
Gotcha.
go back? Can I go back on op fire?
No, you moved, but you're
So I'll just-
okay from the.
I'll just pose menacingly in the hallway then.
All right, posing menacingly in the hallway. Ferrado, you hear the sound of Flashheart calling for Gatto. Flashheart calls for aid. In the meantime, you're standing next to Lothar, and the rainstorm is getting worse.
And I don't really know where Flashheart is. Do I, relative to Gatto? I have no idea where that is.
You heard them talking over the
You just know
telepathic
in the
bond that
building.
he's going down. Yeah, he's going downstairs, he said.
And he's calling for aid.
Well, he's calling Gatto specifically.
Okay, well, then, and we're expecting bad guys to be showing up any minute out of the storm. Correct.
No, they'll be here in 2 minutes, so they've got several rounds.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes is what Bardos's calculations, less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
But then you're going to have Korramzedah on your hands, an immense Balrog.
yeah, we don't want to engage anything else with him coming.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give up my lightning bolt for this round. I'll just, because I'm at the bottom of the round, right?
Technically, Fletcher is the last person in the round.
Yeah, but nothing's going to happen till then. So I'll just give up this lightning bolt and stand tight in the doorway.
Okay. Now, does that mean the spell is over, or?
I get 15 in a row. I'm assuming every round, if I don't use it, I lose it, but I wouldn't think I'd lose the whole spell.
Right.
Okay.
She still has 15 rounds. So 14 left or 13 left.
I'm gonna
14.
put it on there. Hold on a second, so we don't
Yeah, it's
forget.
up to you if I have to use one every round or if I can
You don't
wait
have to.
6 seconds. And
No,
wait.
you don't have to. Absolutely not. You don't have to.
Okay,
Or you
then I'm
could-
just gonna hang
Or you
tight.
could add a lightning bolt to the already big lightning storm just to burn it, if that's the case.
Yeah, but if he's gonna let me keep him, I'll just sit here, sit tight.
Okay, Fletcher, what do? You find yourself back in the thing. Gatto, you notice that Fletcher's eyes glow purple now.
You're
And
not
I think to
bothered.
myself, and I'm the evil one.
Yes, you are.
a very Rodney Dangerfield. I can't get no respect around here kind of Gato.
Hey, Dan, are those from her?
Come on, Fletcher.
I'm not sure he knows. I'm not even sure he knows this is happening.
Fletcher changes his appearance more than a teenage girl. What difference does it make?
Somebody might need to tell him about the purple eyes. I don't know that he has seen
Bardo's
those.
already told you about the purple eyes.
Yeah.
He's got headlights.
Headlights.
Just think
So
of
that
the
purple
action
circle
figures.
around you is the light
Nice.
that is emanating from your eyes, by the way.
Just think of the action
I
figures.
say nice rouge.
Future Fletcher action
Nice
figures.
eyeshadow.
All the accessories he gets. Extra
All right.
arms, extra eyes.
Fletcher, are you going down the stairs or into the lab?
Into the lab.
Okay. It's a medium-sized lab. It's a bit gross in here. There's a big vat with a gross sort of green residue in it. It smells kind of funky. And a table over to the far end that has like alchemical tools and stuff on it.
Do I know anything about alchemy enough to tell about the tools? I don't think I do.
I don't think you do. Yeah, you're not really the in the lab kind of guy.
I'm not the intelligent kind of guy. Yeah.
As we demonstrated over the course of 8 rounds earlier.
All right. Well, then I don't see anything to attack, do I?
No, you do not.
All right. What are we doing, guys? What do you need me to do? Is there something to kill? I'll take that as a no.
Downstairs.
Soon.
All right. I'll go down the stairs.
All right, round 19. Gato, what are you doing?
Yeah, I yell for Fletcher. Yes, Fletcher, follow me. Flash hearts down here. We're clearing out the basement.
Okay.
Now I moved 60, so go ahead and move me 60.
I'm going to move you 40. We'll put you at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to be over here. Sorry, I moved the wrong direction.
Fletcher, go back to the lab. It ain't your turn.
Well, sorry, I moved the wrong way. I moved from here. I thought this was the stairs.
No, the stairs are over here.
I know I was trying to go towards the stairs. Sorry, that was all.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
That was what I meant to do in the first place.
I
Hey,
asked
I'm
you if
in
you went
here.
down the stairs.
What do I see now?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's a surprise. There's a lot of things going on here. First of all,
Uh-oh.
Hold on. And he's going to get op fire attack on you. So these are cells, and you can see sort of in them a little bit. I mean, not really. There's stuff. There's creatures of some kind in there, but you don't have time to think about it because this guy, the guy that you tried to kill earlier, comes at you with a sword.
Okay.
I have to find him here. So he has a flamberge style sword that he is going to do a single attack. And then he's going to, as part of that, as a quick action, a swift action, he's going to try and bite you with that gross mouth of his. So first things first, this is the single attack with the sword. Ooh, 39 hit you?
That hits.
Oh, that's a potential crit, by the way, too. So I'm gonna. Oh, that's a confirmed crit. All right. So first things first. It is technically it's a short dagger. It's a long dagger, essentially. So I'm gonna roll the damage here real quick, and then we'll go to the
It's a
chart.
free action. I yell flash heart.
Ooh, max damage. So let's see what the chart brings.
Welcome to combat, Gato.
Ooh, surprise opening. This actually fits very well in what happened. Target suffers max damage, and you may make 1 additional free attack at the current attack bonus -5. So 11 points of damage. And then he is going to attack again. What's that? 21 -5 is what? 17? 16. $24 hit you?
Miss.
Miss. Okay, so he missed you on that one, but 11 points of damage. And I need, oh, and then he's going to try and bite you as he laughs in this like, and the side head is going to try and bite you as he sort of twists it away to you. So let's see. How does that work? Okay, here we go.
What's that? That's my side head.
It's my side head. 28?
Miss.
Ooh, okay. All right, that's it for him. That was a full move, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Lothar.
Lothar is going to have Astrid go over and land on Fletcher's shoulder
Okay.
and do, let's see, what is it? 3 times 8 equals plus 15. 39 points of healing to Fletcher
Nice.
on a cure serious maximized.
Okay.
Excellent. That puts me really close to full.
Then he's going to
You're going to put those points on there, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay, cool.
he's going to tell Ferrado we should probably take cover.
Okay. Are you going to take cover and go into the building or no?
I'm going to move over to here because I
All
don't
right.
want to. I don't want to leave Ferrado out here by herself.
Okay.
But if this,
I'll move with you. I'll move in a little bit.
yeah, if this large thing is coming here, we probably want it to come inside because then it will be disrupted, or it'll be squeezed if it has to come into the building.
Are you saying this on the telepathic bond?
Yeah,
Bardos, you would guess that Korramzedah probably could not fit inside here based on the size of the creature that you saw heading this way. They would
he's
probably try to destroy the building first to get at you guys.
Rip the roof off and
Rude.
this thing is big.
which is why
As big as Turendelev potentially.
which is why I'm saying we shouldn't be out in the open or close to the open. We want to get back into the building.
I'll move over. I'll move over. My turn. I'll move over.
Yeah.
Okay. Lothar, is that it for you?
If I think she's got it and she'll move over, I'm going to move up here by Storm.
Okay.
I have a 60 fly speed, so I have plenty of distance, but
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. All right, Ilindar.
Trying to figure out where we're going to engage this big guy so we can get prepared.
Okay.
well, we've got an issue. We still need to find, not in order to fight Korramzedah, but we still need to
Right.
find the suture and get whatever the last piece is. So we should probably all go downstairs
Okay,
ultimately to try to find the last piece of the puzzle.
all right.
Now, Korramzedah is going to have to come through the building, destroy it, whatever, to get here. So let
Right.
him let him expend that energy.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Couple of quick questions. Blessing of Fervor is still on, isn't it? Or is it
It is
over?
not. Neither is haste.
Yeah, haste and
They
Blessing
just
I
of
knew
Fervor.
elapsed.
haste was. Okay, but
He
Stone
does-
Skin is still on.
Yes,
Yes, that's minutes per level.
right,
And it's until it's,
right.
Used up.
absorbed. Yeah.
That's 160 minutes.
Hey,
Protection from fire is 16 hours. That's still on. Protection from evil is 16 minutes. That's still on.
And actually,
I wasn't there for protection from evil.
And I have angelic aspect greater, which is 16 minutes, so that's still on.
Okay.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
minor adaptation of fire and Stone Skin, so
Yeah,
Right.
Storm is going to stay here until both Ferrado and Lothar have moved past her, and then she'll follow them in.
Okay.
Ilandar's moved. I've moved into wherever.
Oh, there you go. I see it. Yeah. So yeah, you get to see Fletcher's new purple eyes. It's a lot of fun.
Probably walk into a double take and say, "Wow,
Yeah,
dude!
hey,
nice."
dude, where have you been? All right, Bardos, you're up.
So we're going downstairs, right?
Seems to be the popular plan.
All right. So I guess I need to get shifted to another level. Is that what we're doing?
Yep. Okay, so you would land up here. Can you see yourself?
Yep, got it. All right, so that was about a move. I don't really see anybody worry about. Did I hear you say there were cells down here with captives?
Fletcher just goes,
It appears to be. I haven't got a good look at him, but I can hear crying.
Don't
and
block
empty
Flashheart. Let
cells.
Flashheart in.
Gato ran past you into that room, and now he's like, help, help, I'm being repressed.
It's the violence inherent in the system.
Oh, you're in here?
He's in he's in that room to the south.
Okay, well, that'll
Yeah.
basically be a double move for me, so.
I feel bad. I feel like I led you in a trap. Sorry.
All right, so you're going in there. So Bartos, you can hear the moans and cries, all of which seem to have gotten more excited. Whatever creatures, whatever poor souls are in those cells, the sound of combat between that mutant guy that you remember from before and Gato has made them more excited. You could hear them hooting. Some of them are the noise level has grown.
We never did run into the filleted man, right? We haven't dealt with him yet.
Not sure yet. I mean, you've run into a bunch of creatures, but I mean, nobody that you could identify as the filleted man, as far as you know.
Run into the filleted man, but
I mean, it could be this guy. You're not sure. You don't think so, though. As he's stabbing Gato, he looks at you and says, "Give me back my wand."
Did I hit him with that wand once? I think I hit him, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
That's why he ran away.
Well, also his heart tried to jump out of his body, so there was a little of that too.
Ooh.
All right, so that it for you? That's a double move, Bartos?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, flash art.
all right. Well, I'm gonna burst in the room and assist poor Gato.
Okay.
It's this room right here, right? Yeah. Okay.
To the south, that's where Bartos and Gato have both walked
Okay.
into.
Go
Yeah,
go
I-
15 south and yeah, there you go. Right there.
All right.
So this guy, he's like, ah, as he sees you raise radiance.
I make with the stabby. Unhand him, sir. Please hold for the macro. Your macro will be answered in the order it was received. There you go.
All right, 32 to hit. Let me see. That is a hit. 18 physical plus holy. I don't think there's any critical threat there. No, there is not, but that is a hit. So 18 plus 6 holy. Is he evil?
Is he evil? He's
Yes.
super evil.
Neutral good. So
No way.
no, he's evil. So he does get a fair amount of damage. So that's 24 points. Boom. All right. Anything else you want to do? Declare us. Go
If I
ahead.
can, I will pull Gato back a little bit.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, I won't
Leave me
pull-
alone.
All right, I leave Gato alone.
All right. Ferrado, what are you doing?
Gonna move.
All right, so
Gonna
you're
move.
moving back into the building away from
Did
the
you take the
front.
damage off the guy?
That's
did.
it, I'm done.
Okay.
His health bar is sort of in the
Yeah, I see it.
prison.
Yep.
Yeah, here, I'll move it a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Is it okay? Okay. Sorry. All
Is this
right.
your first combat in a while? Gato, I can't remember the last time you were in combat. No slight, I just don't remember.
Who's that?
Whenever it was too soon.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
The last time I remember is when you were knocked out during the great coin shenanigans of our heist way back when.
All right. Is that full movement, Ferrado?
That's full move. I'm done.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Fletcher, what about you?
So I'm heading down the stairs.
All right. Taking
where are they
Astrid with
heading?
you, I assume.
No, she's gonna fly up and get off of him.
I'll let you move me. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
She
All right.
had one job and she's done it. She doesn't.
Where am I
wanna be-
hearing the screaming come from?
Doesn't
So
want
the
to be with the purple freak anymore.
Seeing he's coming from this doorway.
Which is purple glow coming.
And that would be my full move right to there.
When a crow thinks you're a freak, you got problems, man.
Raven. It's a raven. All right, Bardos, you got to
I'm
squeeze
a
out of the
freak.
way there.
That's
Some
me.
stuff.
Okay. All right. That is the end of round 19. We go into round 20. Rapidly getting to the point of the longest battle in history. Gatto.
Okay. 5-foot step. I don't think I still have flanking though, do I?
Nah, he's sort of in the corner there.
He's stuck in the corner. Just he's a chicken shit.
All right.
So is 27 hit?
27 does not hit. Second
Okay.
attack is
Second attack is a natural 40.
that
Natural
is a
20.
critical threat, yes?
Yep. I'll re-roll this macro again to confirm.
Okay, the other two do
We
not
got
hit.
one crit. 27 doesn't hit. Okay, so
not.
I've only got one crit.
You got one hit, but it's a crit. Maybe a crit.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it again.
Okay. And it'll be the second attack roll.
44 is the second one.
Dang, it is a confirmed crit. All right. So do you want the
I want the chart.
you want the chart? All right. Crunch. Target suffers max plus bonus and is sickened for 1d3 rounds. Sickened is the bad one. All right, so you manage to hit it. So you remember when you tried to pull his heart out?
Yep.
You hit him on that, and it was only this sort of strong breastplate that this creature had that kept its heart in his body, and he was staggered away, and you ran away. You hit him with the sword on that breastplate, which bejoggles his heart again, and you see him sort of stagger back like, oh my God. All right, so what is max damage? And the bonus damage is going to be 11. So is he a demon? I don't think he's a demon. He is not a demon.
Okay.
So 8
Max is 14 though.
All right, and then plus 8 would be
22.
22. All right, so he takes that. And then he is sickened for, go ahead and roll, what was it, 3 rounds or D3? Hold on a second, let me check. It was D3 rounds, so go ahead and roll D6, cut it in half.
Was it just max or max plus bonus?
Max plus bone.
So it takes another 20.
2 rounds. I rolled a D3.
2 rounds, okay.
Hmm.
What was that you were saying, Chuck?
Well, max is 24. 14. Oh no, max is 14. Bonus is 13.
The bonus was 8. He got 8 in his first roll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I used the first roll. So yeah, I took the 22 off. And now he's sickened. Sickened condition.
That's actually not a bad one. That's just -2 to everything.
Oh, I was thinking of nauseated. Yeah, -2 to everything. All right, so he's still up, but man, you clocked him on that breastplate and you know, sort of joggled his heart muscle again, which he's still recovering from.
Now he is from that original thing though, even though he made the save, is he fatigued?
He was staggered for 6 rounds, but those
for 6 rounds, but it's been 6. Okay.
It has been, yeah, it's elapsed. All right, is that it for you, Gatto?
Yeah, that was my full attack.
All right, he is with screaming with rage and pain. He is going to do a full attack on you.
Okay.
All right, so first attack. So the first attack will be a
What am I, chopped liver? I got a holy
Fuck
sword.
me.
31 confirm?
No.
Oh, so just a hit. So 1 hit. And then the second attack. 35 hit you?
Nope. Oh, 35 is my armor class. So yes.
All right, so that's 2 hits, and then the last attack is 30. Nope.
Nope.
All right, and then he's going to try and bite you again. Ooh, 37 got the bite in.
Not the bite.
All right, so a couple of things are going to happen. Let's do this. It's a small dagger, but it is going to do. So first of all, the dagger strikes are going to do. 23 points of damage. Exploding dice.
Oh, god damn. Okay, so hold
so
on.
23 points of weapon damage.
Medic.
And then the
Okay.
bite is going to do another 6 points of damage. Let me see here. Okay, and the side head attaches to you and begins to suck.
That sucks.
That's just such a disturbing image.
Okay, hold on. All right. Okay. Yeah, it begins to suck. Next round, it will begin sucking blood and other materials out of your body.
He's gonna be dead by then.
You hope. Okay, so that is him. Lothar's up.
So Ferrado's coming, right?
She said she was. Yeah, she's in the building now. Yeah. I can't even. Where are you? I can't even see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. You're by Storm, right? Yeah. So you definitely see Ferrado over here. So you're going around the way to get into that other room.
Yeah, so I'm gonna double fly to here.
Oh, is that as far as you can go?
I think so.
All right, I'm gonna actually move you down to the other map at the same place that you would be.
Okay.
Okay, can you see okay?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
And
All right.
and as I start to move off, I'll just confirm that Ferrado's coming up this way behind Storm.
Ferrado, anything to say about it?
Yeah, she's good.
Okay. All right, double move for you. Illendar and Storm, what are you guys doing?
Ilndar's gonna wait for Storm to catch up, then
Okay.
Storm's waiting for Ferrado, so.
You want to just delay until Ferrado moves?
Ferrado, yeah.
Okay. Go for it. All right. But it's not her turn yet. Bardos' turn. Bardos, you're in that room. That secondary side head that creature had just sort of reached over and bit and is now greedily sucking on some sort of wound in Gatto's shoulder. Also the other guy, the other head, who seems to be in control of the swords, has stabbed him twice.
You got him, Gatto.
You go.
So what else is
Flash
going on?
Art's got him.
No, let him cook. Let him cook.
No.
Are there is there cages in this room or what?
They're prison. Yeah, they're cells. There's a bunch of doors around the edges of the room that are cells, and you can hear howling and moaning, some really piteous cries coming out of those cells. The one you're standing in front of, the one directly to your south, has something in it. Do you want to peer in there and see what's in there?
Sure.
Okay, hold on. So you peer in the. What am I doing? You peer into that thing and you see a very strange sight. This is what the creature looks like as you go in there. Oh, hold on.
Does he look flayed?
This is what he looks like. Uh-huh. He's been flayed, and you can see on a shelf in the back of the cell. So this creature is sort of chained to the wall, is missing several limbs, his lips and nose have been removed. There's some sort of some sort of rash or pustules that cover a great deal of his body, and he's sort of ham-handedly chained to the wall on a shelf high up on the thing. Looks to be a bunch of jars with liquids in them, and floating in the liquids look to be potentially the pieces of this creature that have been sawn off. So you can see there's a wide nose floating in a jar of this sort of putrid looking greenish liquid. Other pieces of flesh, fingers. You can see a jar that's filled almost all the way to the top with fingers. And it's definitely missing all of its fingers.
Okay, moving on. I'll let's get to the next room, I guess.
All right, so you're gonna go over to the next one.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go outside and look.
This is a little
Too
Wow.
far.
What's over here?
Stop! You're going too far.
Oh, okay.
God damn it!
Is that door locked or closed? I mean,
Close. Yeah.
oh, because I can see in that room.
Yeah, I know. God damn it!
But I mean, I
Too
don't
much
see
shit on this map. Oh, the door. Oh, the door is open. All right. So yeah, that door is indeed open. And you see sort of put yourself where were you gonna go all the way in there?
No, I was gonna just look into the room basically. So
All right, so put yourself there. All right, so you see a couple of things. I don't know if I gotta get everything out, so hold on. All right. As you step into the doorway, you see a couple of things. First, you see a salamander of the kind that you saw above. You think it might be one of the ones that escaped. And he's piled up some tables and boxes in front of him so that he has partial cover. And he's got that bow, and he's going to fire it at you. This is otherwise a very luxurious sort of room. You can see a bed in the corner. There are stuff, but over here in the corner, you see this guy. He is standing there. He looks like maybe once he had been a dwarf, but he's certainly not a dwarf now. His skin is very red. It almost looks as if his skin has been removed, although you're not sure that that's the case. He smiles as you step near the doorway, and nods to the salamander, who fires his bow.
okay, I'll duck.
Where are you, my salamander friend? Okay, here we go. So he's going to fire his bow at you. One shot.
In my mind, I'll say, I think I found the filleted man.
23 hit you?
Nope.
All right,
Barely
the arrow goes flying out into the hallway and crashes against the other wall, falling to the ground. And the salamander curses, and you hear that dwarvish guy say in Abyssal, "You fool! Draw and fire again! Do I have to do everything around here?" And you see the thing scrambling for another one of those giant salamander arrows. All right. Is that it for you, Bardos?
Yeah, it was pretty much a double move, so that's all I can do.
All right, Flashheart, what are you doing?
I think I'll help Gatto out here. He seems, I mean, Gatto, unless you got
Thank
this,
you.
I can head out and help Bardos if you need.
No, he's fine.
Is this like an honor fight where you, all right, here we go.
Fletcher can help Bardos.
Okay. All right. 34 less for my first.
All right,
hit.
34 will hit.
All right. So 22 plus 6, so 28. And then, is that a critical? I don't think it's a critical. No. It's only a 10 I rolled, so. Okay. Second hit does not hit, right? 28.
Nope, 28's a miss.
All right. So first hit, 28 points of damage.
All right, 28 points of damage. That socks him backward, and he slams against the wall. But his second head continues to sort of grab on. So Gatto, as Radiance hits this guy and sort of slams him backwards, you find yourself sort of dragged forward by the head.
Like, can you stop necking with this guy for a second, Gato? I'm trying to finish him off.
All
right,
right.
I will. I'll just as a free action try to taunt the creature into paying attention to me instead of Gato.
All right. What do you say to him?
Like, well, you know, why do you have a 0 when you got a hero right here or something to the effect, but in a paladin voice. Yeah.
All right. Sounds
Look
good.
how shiny and holy my neck is right here. Unblemished, beautiful golden skin with a cantrip blowing my hair back.
Primary head hisses at you. Paladin, I hate you.
I get that a lot around
But
here.
but my dark brother must feed on this filthy rogue.
The caravan guide
Doesn't
on.
need to.
Ferrado, what about you?
Chooses to.
I'm gonna move in and catch up with the group.
All right, so you're gonna move all the way, double move. What's your
5,
speed?
10, 15, 30. I believe standard 30. 60, but that seems to be, yeah, base is 30.
Okay.
So that's 10. I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking it's 15, 20, 25, 30 through this door.
Okay.
25, 40. Am I going the right way?
Yep.
You haven't moved. Oh, there you go. Well, sort of the right way, except for you're going through walls. There you go.
That's 50.
Okay.
So 55, 60.
Okay.
Is that right? Am I headed? I don't know where everybody went because I couldn't.
Well, you
what
can
they were
see
doing.
Illendar standing at sort of the edge
Oh,
there.
there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I'm in.
Okay. Illendar.
Okay. Storm's gonna come through, get in here.
Okay. So keep in mind with Storm being that size and with everything you're hearing from below, is that you might end up having to deal with some squeeze rules.
Oh yeah, she can't fight if it's not 15 feet wide, so.
The trouble with fighting in a basement is you're fighting in a basement.
Yeah, that is pretty much it, yeah.
Hold on, I'm writing that down.
You don't have to. It's in the movie.
What movie was it in?
Inglorious Bastards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, what a great movie that is too. All right, but yeah, Storm may have to deal with some squeezing. So we'll see, especially if he can never remember goes downstairs. She goes downstairs. All right, so that's Illinois. So you're just gonna stay there as well?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Ferrado, are you abandoning the call lightning, or you want to keep it live?
Well, I'd like to keep it live. Otherwise, I lose the spell with no. I'm hoping it'll come in handy at some point in the next 20 rounds.
You got it, Fletcher. You're up.
Thank you.
Bardos, did you tell me you wanted me to help you?
No, I just said I thought I found the filleted man. I mean,
Well, he's tied up.
I'm not in any immediate
Okay.
horrible danger. So if you want to take care of the other guy first, that's fine. I can figure
Okay.
something out.
Yeah, just julienne fries these guys real quick.
The ceiling here, I'm assuming is not very high, last, so I can't fly.
It's not super high. It's probably 8 feet.
Okay.
You're already like what 7.5 feet tall. So
yeah.
So
I'm gonna move to here, which is a 5-foot step.
Okay.
But I have reach.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack this guy.
I get you. All right. So you're gonna attack past Flashheart.
Yes, he's not
Do
gonna
it.
like this. He's not gonna like this at all. There's attack 1.
39's a hit.
Attack 2. This is the claw.
6 is a hit.
That's a hit. 44 is a hit.
And then back to the sword.
Also a hit.
And then one more sword.
32 is a miss.
Okay, so 2 swords and a claw.
2 swords and a claw.
There's the claw.
Okay.
And 2 swords.
Okay. 3 minutes. 73.
No, 100
No, I already took off. I mean, just the sword hits.
Sorry, yeah, 73 and for the 2 swords, yeah.
He staggers backward. At this point, the secondary head lets go of Gatto, and you sort of pulled, sort of returned backwards, sort of like a rubber band snapping back as the thing. You can see your blood dripping from the face's teeth, his gnarly teeth, and your shoulder is all sort of like grudged up, and you feel a little disgusted just looking at it. But he's got his thing out, his sword out, and you see him, the creature reaching around behind him, and looking for the door to the cell behind him.
He's gonna run away.
He might. All right. That is the end of round 20. We go into 21. We are at it's 10:58. We've got 2 minutes. I don't think, unless you guys want to go one more round.
Guys, it's cool. I can stay one more round, but your guys' call.
I'm game.
I'm good either way.
Let's do it. All right. So fix that. Gatto. You can see that the creature is scrambled. 33 is a miss. The second attack. The 43 is a potential crit. The third attack is also a potential crit. The fourth attack is a. So you got 2 potential crits here.
Go for it, Gatto.
36 and 32. Does 32 hit?
32 does not. 36 does. So you got
So one crit, one regular hit.
Yep. And so the regular hit does 6 plus 3, 9 points. Doesn't kill him. What about the crit? Do you want the chart or you want the dam?
I want the chart.
All right. And that was with your sword?
Yes.
Knockback. Target suffers max plus bonus and is pushed 1d6 squares directly away. You hit him so hard that he smashes up into the doorway. And
he takes bludgeoning damage.
And takes, well, he might. I mean, he just goes flying into it. But you think that what really is doing the damage is you slowly pull. He can't go 1d6. He can only go a couple of feet. But as he's up against the wall, you can see, and you just pull your grandfather's sword out from his chest. The heart that you sought now falls out onto the floor with a plop in front of Flashheart and Fletcher. And he dies, slowly slides down the walls.
Yay.
The creatures inside the cells, the remaining creatures inside the cells, are chortling and making all kinds of insane asylum noises.
That's it. That was my full round.
All right. So
we'll let the Flayed Man out next month.
Yeah. See you in September, kid. Sorry.
All right. The salamander is going to fire again at Bardos. Because he's the only person he sees. So 31 hit you, Bardos?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So that is a big salamander arrow. It's non-magical. But it is big. 9 points of damage as the arrow slams into you. And then this guy, what? Go ahead.
You said I got it. You got the damage.
9 points. Yep. And then he begins immediately reloading another thing, and this guy steps forward, 5-foot step. I gotta see what he does. Oh boy. He is. Ooh. Okay. He has a long, obviously magical sword and a shield in his hand. And he is going to. He's going to strike. He's going to do a full attack with the sword, and then he's going to use his shield to attack you and push you backwards as well. So first strike. Well, let's do the sword strikes first. First strike with the sword is almost there. All right, sword strike. 27 does not hit you. That's a terrible roll, by the way.
No, it hits me.
Oh, it does. Okay, so one hit. Second hit. Oh, 27 again. Third strike. 30. So 3 hits from the sword.
Yep.
And then he is going to slam you with the shield. Go ahead.
Because
Get away from him.
because I can't see where everybody else is yet.
Mm-hmm.
Is Gordon within 20 feet of me?
He is not.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I've got stone skin too, so
Yeah.
So it'll
That
suck up some of that damage.
Right.
well, the sword, the arrow actually wouldn't have done any damage either, right? Because it takes 10 points off. and you
Right.
did
10
nine.
off of each one.
Yeah, so okay.
All right. And then the shield strike hits you as well. 42 will hit you. So, all right. So all of this damage is going into your stone skin?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 10
Well,
points.
theoretically.
10
Well-
points off each strike.
Yeah. If they're over 10, then that part gets through.
So I do have to do the strikes individually, and they will be
Yes.
more than 10.
Yeah.
All right. So first hit. Sorry. First hit is 22 points. So that would be 12 get through, and you lose a 10 on the. Are you keeping track of how much of the stone skin is getting abraded away?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
Second strike, 18. Third sword strike, 19. Shield bash. Okay. 15. And you are pushed out of the doorway 5 feet south.
Who is it that's attacking him?
You don't know. But the last thing you heard before he started going ow, ow, ow was I think I found the filleted man. All right. That is his. Lothar, you're up. Okay. You step into the room. You see Bardos sort of thrown backward against the wall and a shield over here.
Can I see Gatto or
Not Gatto. You could well, Fletcher's in the doorway making things hard for everybody.
and what about Flashheart?
You probably see Flashheart. It would be much more. Well, give me a perception check. Maybe you can. I don't know. Let's see what the rolls look like. Yeah, natural 1. No, you don't see Gatto. You can sort of see Flashheart, but Fletcher's blocking the whole way. You definitely see Bardos.
Yeah, I see Bardos, but I mean on my screen, I don't see anybody else. So I'm gonna step here and just guess.
Are you looking at the wait? You should be able to see Fletcher. Can you not see Fletcher?
No.
You're looking at the Zoom screen.
Fletcher's like
No, I'm
taking
looking at my screen.
Oh, you probably have to go to like, hold on,
Can you see where my ping is there?
like there.
Okay, well I have plenty of movement.
Okay. Yeah, it was just you were around. You were trying to look around a corner. That was the problem.
Gotcha.
It's tight. It's
So
tight space down here.
from here, I'm going to channel energy
Okay.
and exclude anybody who's not friendly.
Okay.
So 31 points of healing.
To anyone, any friendly who's injured.
Right.
Okay.
And anyone, and they get the ability to roll twice and take the better result on an attack roll, skill check, or saving throw for the next 3 rounds.
All right. Is there, what do they call that?
Fate channel.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right, I'm going to put there. And you say 3 rounds?
Fateful channel, sorry. Yeah, and it's 3 rounds.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. All right. Did everybody take those points?
Thank you.
Yep. Thank
right.
you.
All right, Bardos, you are up.
Now do you want help?
You just got healed again, so you're muted.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a forceful hand less.
Ooh, okay.
So that's basically gonna do a bull rush, and I'm gonna push it against him.
Okay.
So 1 bull rush. Not provoke. So he uses caster lever, so 16 plus 8.
God.
Plus 1. That's 25.
All right. So what was it called?
Forceful hand.
Forceful hand. Okay.
It's like that.
Apparently, once it gets 11 o'clock, I can't spell hand because I've misspelled it 3 times now. All right, forceful hand, and you're pushing him with it.
Yeah, and it's a 25 for the bull rush.
All right, and so you're pushing him. Which direction do you want to push him in?
Just away from me, so against the corner.
Okay. Oh, pushing him like directly east.
Yeah. Yep.
Is-
Well, north.
is-
I guess.
Do I have north? Okay, so away from you. Do I have a saving throw? Is it
It's a CMB. My CMB is 25.
okay? So you have a plus 25. So go ahead and roll your CMB. Would SR be a factor here? Or no? I guess probably not.
I don't think so.
It's a force effect, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just being pushed. 44. All right, that works. You have pushed him backwards. How far can you push him?
Hang on, let me open up Bull Rush here. Let's see. Your attack successful. Your target is pushed back 5 feet for every 5 by which your attack exceeds the CMD. It's an additional 5 feet.
All right, so in this case, his CMD is 41, and you rolled a 44, so 3. So you can push him back as far as 20 feet. Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
All right, so
5 feet.
But yeah, 5. So
he was only 3 over, so he gets
Right.
5 feet per thing plus 4.
No,
So
it's 5 for every 5 points you're over, right?
yeah, so it would be 10, I think.
10. Okay, so back straight 10. So up against his Jesus. So up against the edge of his bed kind of thing. All right. So he is pushed away. He did not like that at all. All right. Is that it for you, Bartos? You want to move?
Maybe I'll kind of back into the corner. Is there a door on this west side, or what's
No,
going
it's
on
the
here?
end of just the end of the hallway. No
Okay,
door.
yeah, I'm
There's
gonna
only
move.
this door set that's open, this door that's closed, and the one that Lothar is standing by. There's only 3 doors.
So I can't see the bow anymore, so hopefully I'll be out of the direction of that arrow unless he moves. So I'm good.
Yeah,
right there.
you were tucked out of the way, so yeah, he can't see you unless he moves. That it for you?
Yes.
Flash art.
Okay, so I can slip past Fletcher in this case, right? Because
You can move through a friendly
I
square,
will
yeah.
let you
Alright, so
by.
I will leave Gatto to free the prisoners and render aid. So I'll run this way towards where I hear combat. Do I see Bardos as I come in the hallway?
You absolutely do.
Okay, so I will put myself between him and the doorway there. Hope that helps Bardos. I have a shield and everything, so I'm a better target. Is that an open space there, or is these the doors?
No, you've walked
Open?
through a wall, so this is the
Oh, sorry.
doorway. So I'm going to put you at the eastern
Oh, yeah.
edge of the doorway. There you
Yes,
go.
Here you go. Yes.
I just go in there and start attacking. I mean, you're not going to do
Okay.
anything in the hallway.
Oh, yeah,
Just,
okay, so fair enough. I was thinking that I was
do
putting
what?
myself in between. So if I can make the list, I will come up to where big purple
This
hand.
this imposing hand is, I mean, he's going to have a hell of a time getting close to me now with that hand. That's
Okay.
basically pushing him back, and
And it
Well,
lasts for a while too, doesn't it?
it's a round per level. Yeah, so it's going to be 15 rounds. Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be pushing him
The
around.
rest of his life.
All right, Flash art, can you get there? 1, 2, 3,
Pretty
4,
much
5, 6,
pretty
7. Now, I
accurate.
think that's probably a double move. I'm not sure you get an attack at the end of. Oh wait, what's your speed?
30.
Okay, yeah, then that I think is probably a double move.
So. I'll just
No, I think if you cut corners, you'll be all right. You get an attack, a single attack.
All right. One single attack coming up. Everybody wait with bated breath. As the Holy Paladin channels his energy into a strike.
32 to hit. That's going to miss.
Ooh.
So you missed your strike. All right. Ferrado, you're still upstairs with Illendar and Storm. What are you going to do?
I think I'm gonna try and join the party.
You going to come downstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Bring your red solo cup.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this the right way though? Am I going the right way? I have no idea where downstairs is.
Yep, you
Couldn't
got to
see
go.
anybody.
You got to go
There?
around there. Yeah, see the stairs?
Got it now.
All right, so you're going down. All right, let me move you to the. Wait a second. I'm going to move you here for a second. Because I've got you two. All right, so you pop out down here. You see Lothar. You see Bardos. You hear howling from somewhere behind where Lothar is. The sound of creatures who have obviously suffered a great deal. But beyond that, you don't see much. There's no obvious combat going on.
Well,
This
I
could be
think I'm
your
gonna end my
opportunity to.
night of 2 1s and walking down a flight of stairs right here.
There you go. All right. Ilendar.
Hey, coming down.
Okay.
Let you move me since you'll see how far I can get, and then let me know how much movement I got left once I get
What's your speed?
30.
All right, you get to about there. That's your 30.
Okay.
Or you can come to here in front of Ferrata.
Okay, that's probably where I'd go.
All right. And
Guys, I'm gonna log off, okay?
all right.
Yep.
We'll see you
Hey,
next
take
time,
care,
bud.
Bye all.
Yeah, I'd probably just be asking what's going on.
Okay.
Storm will,
And
someone will come to the top of the stairs, but she's gonna wait there.
gotcha. Okay. And last but not least, Fletcher.
I don't know where all the bad guys are. Is everything dead now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gatto, there's nothing by you anymore?
There's a flayed man I'm gonna let out.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Go north, Fletcher.
Well, wait a minute. The thing was we had to the thing in the instructions about the flayed man.
Yeah, we need to get whatever we need from him.
Yeah, but I don't think any of it had to do with letting him out.
What the heck
Okay,
are you
I'm
guys
gonna go
talking
talk to the
about?
flayed man.
The instructions that we had.
Yeah, I thought the flayed man had the whatever we need.
Right.
The filleted man has the suture, whatever
Yes.
that is.
Okay,
But that-
I'll go talk to him. I
Yeah,
won't
that-
let him out. I'll talk
that-
to him.
That didn't
Who are you talking about? Letting him out?
No,
Flayed
they're
man.
just, they're people that the filleted man has filleted. They're not, the filleted man is a little red dwarf looking guy.
Ah, okay.
These prisoners are just people that he's been filleting
Ah, okay.
or flaying, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, sorry about that. I probably should have been more clear.
All
You could let him out, though,
right.
if you want.
Yeah, they're probably all fairly insane at this point, given what they've gone through.
Yeah. So we need to get to the little red dwarf guy.
All right.
Yeah, he's
Fletcher,
our
what are
target.
you doing there?
I'm attacking that guy.
Okay.
42 hit.
42 is definitely a hit. You hear him, ah, not you again.
Ooh, bad
32
damage.
damage. That is it's still a lot of damage. Boom.
And that's my turn.
All right. That is the end of round 22. We will bag it here and begin again as Korramzedah approaches.
Boo. Hiss.
A minute
I'm not
from
worried. We have
now.
flash art.
Korramzedah is a
He left. He
Balrog.
logged
It's a
off.
Balrog. But all right, well, thank you guys. We will play next time we play is this will be on September
Okay,
8th.
Dan, let me say this. I'm not worried. We have Flashheart who can burst a smite evil that you can use.
I won't be here.
No!
But
That's
you will
good.
still have flash heart.
Yeah.
You still have flash art. You just have to fight a Balrog without your Fletcher. All right.
So
all right.
you're going
What?
on the 8th and the 15th
And the 22nd.
and the
So
22nd.
So he
Okay.
will miss. Well, he's not a B team, but he'll miss Traveler.
Yeah.
too.
Well, Les, why don't we just do A team on the first like it should have been? What's going on the first now?
Well, quarantine. So because we had to shift everything because Gen Con was technically the first Sunday.
Right.
So we
quarantine will
shift-
be the
Swap
fifth
them
Saturday.
back.
Well, but
Just those two.
then quarantine gets ripped off.
No, quarantine's on the fifth Sunday.
No, quarantine
Yes.
4th.
Well, it will be anyway. But you
Quarantine's
could do them on the
4th
8th.
with Iron Fang.
Can we just
No.
switch though and do A team on the 1st and then quarantine and D team on the 8th? So Dan,
You mean switch? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. If you
Can you do
guys
that,
want
Mike?
to do that, I can pose it to the quarantine guys. I don't know that they would mind. We could probably do that.
I'm gone on the 1st.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, but you don't really do anything anymore.
Oh,
Illendar does not, no.
He controls the dragon.
But
there. Yes, excuse me. Storm does quite a bit.
but he's got a powerful friend.
I mean, this is like the end battle that we've been building up to. I don't
No,
think
this is
Yeah.
the biggie.
without having anybody.
So how about?
Because yeah, with the current schedule, I was about to email all of my Iron Fang people to say,
If we,
Hey,
all right, what
I
about
scheduled stuff on the 1st, but
shit? The problem is 25th. I have a problem, and I was gonna have to either set that backwards or postpone it. Let me, Gordon, let me fiddle this a bit. So Dan, you're gone the 8th through the 22nd, right?
Correct.
Okay, and Mike, when are you gone?
just gone the 1st.
The 1st. Is anybody else
That
gone
would be
anywhere in
only
there?
the 29th in September.
You're what now?
That means Mike and I are only available together on the
Right.
29th.
Mm-hmm.
What about? So here's what I'm thinking. Neither of are either of you guys? Is everybody available on? Well, let's be honest. Is everybody available next Sunday? We would have to push B team a little bit.
I've got a daughter in town from California with a baby that I'm going to see 2 days a year. So that'd be a big no.
Okay.
Hard no.
What about the?
Wait, Gordon didn't say no.
I'm not speaking for Gordon. Gordon
What
is more
about?
than welcome to play.
What about the 25th? Now here's a problem. I have to go deliver Jonas. I got to move Jonas into his dorm on the 25th, but I'm going to be leaving very early in the morning and coming back. I should be back by dinner time. So we might have to have a late start. I don't know yet, but we could. What if we did A team? We replaced Traveler on the 25th and did A team on the 25th of August. 2 weeks from tonight.
I'm available.
Yeah, the only day I'm missing is the 1st. That's it.
Okay.
I'm good
good.
with that.
All right. Let me talk to the Traveler people.
Yeah, I'm one of the travel people. I'm good with that.
I'm one
Chuck
one
said
of
it's
the
okay, so I
people.
think we're good.
Okay. So we got 3 of the Traveler people. You're all good with it here with
right
that?
here, and we're
Okay.
good. Just talk to Eric.
All right. Let
All
me talk to Eric. Let me scooch this around and see what I can make happen. So let's tentatively plan to do A team 2 weeks from tonight on the 25th.
Okay.
Okey-doke. Sorry about
And
all that.
I will get back to everybody to confirm.
That
All right.
works.
All right. Sounds
Thanks,
good.
Lex.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
See you
Talk
guys.
soon.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
I